Welcome back to another episode of the Brother Pill podcast. I actually don't know what episode we're on now, but it's either 18 or 19. And so we have a special topic tonight. And once again, we want to welcome all of you who are coming in tonight. They're in America. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here in Poland, but we got a great show for you brothers entitled, Do Black Men Prefer When Black Women Wear Weave? Before we start the show, I want to introduce myself. My name is O'Shea Duke Jackson. You can find my main channel, O'Shea Duke Jackson, on YouTube. Follow my daily blog, which is a blog for Black men, www.negromanosphere.com. And let me introduce my controversial 18-time award-winning podcast host here, Steve the Dean Williams. What's up, Steve?
I'm not controversial. I'm just real, man.
If you guys heard the podcast we did last night, I actually had to take it off of YouTube because Steve is a little bit too controversial. But welcome, brothers. Welcome. Steve.
Yes.
We as African Americans, we have been programmed to think a certain way, to look or act a certain way, talking a certain way, versus probably how we acted before we came into contact with whites who dominated us and our ancestors. Black Americans, whether they know it or not, they really do they really do want to look like white people in many aspects. Especially when it comes to black women. And one of the things that you notice when you see black women, as much as they have a certain disdain for white women, many of them will try to, kind of reciprocate their actual look. And then the excuse that they're giving when they go out and try to buy a certain type of hairstyles, weaves, because we have kinky hair. We don't have hair that typically goes down like white women or white people do. The number one excuse they'll say is, well, the reason why I wear a weave is because this is what black men want. They want a woman who looks like a white woman. They want a woman who has European features and things of this nature. So because black men, I feel that this is going to get me closer to them, this is what I have to wear. What is your take on this certain talking point that you may hear with regards of hearing this from black women?
Well, to me, it's an excuse. I've seen several black women with short hair on how they style it. Matter of fact, when I grew up in DC in the 80s, the girls had kind of like a salt and pepper where they kind of shaved it, but it was kind of it was sexy. It was really hot. Mm-hmm. I think that a lot of women, they're feeling threatened because they're the least wanted, and they feel they got to do things to bring them back up, which they really don't have to. Because if someone doesn't like your natural beauty, then why are you trying to please someone who doesn't like your natural beauty? I guess that's the question I would ask, because to me, that's one of the greatest lies a black woman can tell somebody. But yet on the other end, a lot of these young men have been what's the word I'm looking for? Have been injected by mom to accept the lie.
Well, let me do this real quick, Steve, because you said something. I don't know if we're going to get into controversy like we did with the slave land topic, but you said that black women are not as desired. What did you say? Actually, can you repeat that?
Well, not just as a desire. They don't. Okay, they men want to fuck them, but as far as marriage and things like that, not really.
Okay,
but
so let's stop right there. Stop the show. Why do you feel that men will fuck them, but they won't marry them?
A number of things, attitudes, the single mother situation. It's a lot of things. I'm not saying it's not that with all races. I'm just saying that what you see right now with black women with the weave is that they talk so bad about white women and all this other stuff, but yet they do everything they can to look like them, and color their hair blonde or pink and do all this silly stuff with it. That again, it's these black men are accepting this false lie and behavior because they're a walking lie. You first meet them, they are a walking lie. Not all of them. Now, like I said before, but what I want to say, O'Shea, I've seen a lot of black women with short hairdos that are natural, that look very beautiful, very sexy, very gorgeous. And I love those those are the great women. But the ones that wear hair that's all the way down to their back and all that other stuff, it's a lie. So they're coming into the relationship as a lie. That's the first problem, man.
Okay, so here's what I want to talk about, because you mentioned blonde weave. So I mean, we got to talk about that. One of the things that I typically hear is, besides the blonde weave, I'll get to that, but I wear my weave as a protective mechanism.
For what?
Because my style of hair, it will dry out, or I want my hair to grow, so I wear the weave to protect it so that they can grow.
My sisters are black, and they used to have long hair. They chose to cut it. I don't know why they would do that, but back in the day, girls had natural hair. Even if it was permed, it was still natural and long. They never, back then, the weaves wasn't around. Girls had long hair. You know that, O'Shea. There was that girl in the neighborhood everybody was trying to get at. She had that long natural hair, looking good, or the ponytails or what have you. It's just that these women right now are so desperate for attention and being wanted. They feel like they got to dress up like a clown, and I'm not calling them clowns, but wearing dead hair. Now hear me on this. Putting dead hair on your head to attract men, not using your inner beauty, your personality, and who you are. They're using things like their body. They're using things like dead hair to attract these men. It's a problem.
Okay, Steve. So let me kind of throw some shit in the game.
Okay.
This is not to be towards you personally.
Mm-hmm.
So don't cuss me out. So, but I gotta ask you this.
Yes.
I'm a dark-skinned black woman.
Yes.
Assuming, right?
Yes.
I see Steve the Dean at the grocery store, assuming Steve the Dean is single.
Yes.
What is Steve the Dean's preference in black women if he were to date one?
Well, I always love the red bones, dog. But
but
I'm just saying, no, but I wouldn't say I won't date her. Hey, listen. Every man has a preference. So you can't knock the man on his preference, because there is somebody that is willing to date any type of woman. Okay. So every guy has his own preference of what he wants. So if she's a dark-skinned woman and she is somebody that I don't find attractive. Now, there are dark-skinned women that are attractive, but if she's not attractive to me, I don't care what she looks like. I'm just not going to be attracted to her.
Let me do this real quick. Let me shout out to a particular person, Bob. Thanks so much, man, for the $5 super chat. I don't mean to cut Steve off, but this is for your S curl. Steve, the S curl fund is really, 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 really huge. For the brothers that are coming in here, let's do me a favor. Get these likes up. 36 likes, 1 dislike. If we have, thank you guys. I know this is a Sunday night show. We're back on the Brother Peel. So if you're in here, do us a favor, get the likes up. Let me ask you this though, Steve.
Yes, sir.
I know that you might date one. I know you had a bad experience a few years back. A black woman hit you in the head with a fucking bottle, and that was
Ketchup
it,
bottle,
right?
right? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, but you
But
know,
she,
as a dark skinned black woman, she may like you, Steve. But I know that really your preference is lighter women. I know this. Okay.
yeah, I'm not gonna deny it. That's something that attracts me. But even with the light woman that I like natural. I can't do weave. I have never ever dated a woman that wore weave. I can't do it. It's a lie. I just can't do it because she's coming in as a lie.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. What black women are going to say is, well, black men are predisposed to black women who are red bone. Red bone women have at least some percentage of white in them. Mm. Their hair is going to be a little less kinky, a little bit more likely to be, straight down, right? Or a little curlier. They don't have as much problem, growing straight long hair. Mm. So what you're going to hear is, well, the guys like Steve the Dean that I want to attract, they are predisposed to this closer to white looking black woman, which is a mulatto or a light bright, than somebody like me. So what I can do is I need to, look more like a white woman. Now, I also want to get into the part where I hear a lot of black women say, well, because of my job, I can't wear my hair natural. I'm a newscaster. I'm working corporate America. They prefer if I have a weave and I have more white European looking hair. They don't want me to be having like an Afrocentric look. I'll get into that too.
Right. But O'Shea, sure. I would say to that woman, stay in your lane. I'm not the kind of guy for you, so you shouldn't be looking for that kind of guy. You should accept and take what is given to you. This is the problem. You got these women have to stay in their lane. There are guys out there that do not like weave. Okay. They don't like fake. They don't. You have to understand something. And let's look at the bigger picture here. If you're wearing weave, that's not who you are. That's not you. Because eventually you got to take that shit off. And then I get to see the real you. So what you're doing is, and we already know the makeup is a lie. All that makeup, the tight clothes, all that shit they do to bring you in, the fake butt pads, the push-up bras, all that fake shit. Then when you ever see that movie, I'm gonna get you, sucker? I think that's what it is. You okay? Yeah, case in point. Case in point. You look great. You have all these attributes to you. But then when I get you home, I might as well keep the lights out, because if I turn the light on, you're giving me a false bill of goods. Your hair is fake. The makeup. Look, if you should be. This is the thing about black women. They don't know how to be proud to be in their own skin. Not all. Okay. Be proud of who you are. Be proud to be in your own skin. Stay in your lane and accept who wants to be with you. Okay. Don't try to be something that you're not, because that is a lie. O'Shea, if you met a woman, and now I know you with somebody, I'm just saying hypothetically in another dimension, sure. You met this fine woman. Oh, I mean, she like, whoa, hey, O'Shea, she about 5'7". Mm-hmm. She got nice titties, round ass. Oh, man, she look fine as fuck. Mm-hmm. And she talking to you, and you like, damn, this is a bad chick. And then you get her home. Then all of a sudden, this hair. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you got to love me for me anyway. So this hair isn't mine. And this makeup, got all these blemishes. Oh, that's just let me chunk off the makeup. That's not me. And these double D titties, you like? Oh wait, they size C. And his booty. Oh no, this is just a fake booty. Chicka poop. And that shit, she look like a little elephant ass and shit. Then she gonna be like, hey, Shay, you gotta love me for me. What you gonna do, dog? Come on, man. Let's be real here. Okay. See, the thing is that these young men have been suckered to accept that shit. That's why. But anyway, I'll talk more about that later. I'm listening.
Okay, so here's Here's where we're at. Okay. Let me take the devil's advocate point, because a lot of black men, a few are talking about weave, but I think that black men don't really give a damn about weave.
And that's the problem.
I think what the thing is. What up, Gypsy? What up, Ninja Olu? I think what black men are more concerned with is how fat your ass is. That's what niggas. Let's just keep it. Ass is something really big. I know you don't really do black women no more, but even with you probably want a white woman with a nice ass.
Yes.
Black men look at ass. Okay. We could care less if you have a motherfucking you can have a bishop's hat on your head, and if your ass is fat, niggas don't give a goddamn, right?
So they go.
The ass is pretty much for the most, because you can be a good looking woman and be thin. Let's just talk about that real quick, because you have a lot of black women who are petite, small, they're pretty, but it won't really draw a lot of attention because they ain't really got no ass. And you can have this weave-headed motherfucker with this fat, juicy ass.
Okay. And,
niggas are more predisposed to that. So the thing is, do you feel that black men have a preference for women with weave, or do they care? Is that a big deal for them? Is it a deal breaker?
The problem is they have been taught, again, by their single mothers and society, to accept a lie, to accept her lying ass behavior. And then you wonder why y'all don't end up together when you start. You can't start any relationship off as a fake lie. I mean, that's like, you have women complain about men that lie about stuff. They act like they balling, but they really staying in mom's basement. Kind of like the same thing. But we're talking about women here. You can't, listen. Number one, to be so thirsty to judge a woman off her ass is weak. Is weak as a man. That's weak. Number two, do you know much do you know how much money goes in they spend just on dead hair? I got to keep going back to that, because it shows that she has a lack. She doesn't feel secure about herself. She's very insecure in her looks, where she thinks that by putting on dead hair is going to give her a chance of being with somebody. When you said it before, O'Shea, these women can wear a potato sack, and these thirsty ass motherfuckers still going to thirst after them. They don't even need to weave, because they got so many thirsty ass motherfuckers out there. They don't need to weave. It's just that the problem is the motherfuckers who are successful and the motherfuckers that's doing shit aren't the ones that really want them. It's just the ones that want to scrape the bottom of the barrel. Those are the ones that want them, but they don't want them. They want they want to go outside their pay grade and mess with someone. But there are guys out there that are willing to put up with the lie. I just don't understand why you would do that as a man.
Okay, let's do this. We're going to go on a quick intermission. 144 people watching. What I want you brothers to do, we got a great show tonight. 144 of you brothers watching. I suspect with this topic and how hot it is going to get up to maybe 250. Do your boy a favor. Go ahead and like the video if you can. Okay, like the video. We're in here rocking. We'll be on for at least an hour and a half. So do that for me. If you're in the chat, go ahead and like the video. And also, I just want to thank everybody for supporting not only this channel, but the other channel. Shout out to Marcus. Bro, I'll send you a hangout link if you want to come on. Selling weave to women is a recession-proof hustle. So we're going to talk about that also. But for those people who didn't get the ebook, How to Stop Simping in 24 Hours, it is a brother pill classic. Now, I can't say red pill because this is the Negro manosphere. We don't really do red pill over here. We do nothing but brother pills. So if you are looking for that ebook and you have not got it, you need to drop your email right now in the chat so that you can get this ebook. It's well designed. It's over 50 pages. It's free. I made it free because you brothers have always supported me. I wanted to give something back to you guys. It was written by Donovan Sharp and David Simmons. So it's an awesome book. So if you guys want that ebook, all you gotta do is just put your email here. I'll send it to you, and we'll get it set up. Like I said, keep liking the video. Let me talk to you about this, to Steve.
Yes,
One
sir.
excuse that Black women are gonna also say, they're gonna say is, well, hey, I have a hard time. I've had a few perms in my hair. I've had some issues growing and maintaining my hair. It's quicker for me to have a weave in, because it takes a long time to kind of take care of my hair and stuff like that. So therefore, it's easier to put the weave in because I'm working a whole lot. I don't have to take care of my hair a lot, and I could just put that thing in there, and it's very easy for me to do so. Steve, you're not a woman, so you don't understand. So you don't understand our daily life. You don't have our hair. You're bald headed. So how in the fuck can you know about what we go through? What would you say to somebody like that?
Let me tell you what we go through. Men like to take showers with women in the shower, but I can't wet my hair. Men love to go swimming in the pool with women. I can't get my hair wet. Men be like, what's that corn chip smell? Because there are videos, women teaching other women how to take the corn chip smell out of their weave. So what do you mean? You want to listen to my plight? I want to be in the shower with my woman where I can, and look, when I'm hitting it from the back, I want to be able to grab her hair sometimes without falling off the fucking bed. I want to be able to hold on to something. So what about our plight? What about our plight? Because nobody it's, I'm just saying to the ladies, I'm not knocking y'all. Y'all do what y'all want to do, but you're not being your authentic self. So how can you sit there and say, I want a real man, or complain about men when you're not even authentic yourself? What kind of bullshit is that?
Well, Steve, let me come with the counter argument. Because Steve, you like non-black women, right?
No. I will date a mutt. I told you I'll date a red bone. I'll date a black woman with mixed with something. Oh man, them mutts, man. Shit. Yeah.
Okay, so a black woman mixed with something, but you're not gonna, if she's fully black, you don't.
No. Have you seen what's that Luke Cage? The black woman in Luke Cage?
Yeah.
That black sister? Or the strain, that black woman right there? Natural black woman, little dark skin, natural hair, beautiful body, personality, and what the thing is, no attitude though. That's the key thing. But those black women there, man, they can get it. I tell my boy, they are very beautiful black women. So no, absolutely, there are black women out there that have a natural look to them, that look good, that they can get it. Of course they can get it, man. Okay, but they can't wear weave.
Okay, so John Martin, go ahead and check your email, hit the subscribe button, confirm. Okay, you brothers got to confirm your subscription to the Negro Manosphere first. So if you want the ebook, you have to subscribe to the mailing list. So that goes for, I believe, Game Skills also, or the other brother that dropped the email. If you put your email in there, you have to subscribe to the Negro Manosphere first. Okay, before you get on the mailing list. But Steve, back to you, because what you're saying is, you will date, a certain type, and then you also talked about there's a funny smell.
Yeah, they talk about the corn.
Okay,
corn.
So Steve, are you lying when you say that weave has a corn chip type smell?
If you guys don't believe old Stevie boy, just type in corn chip smell and weave, and you will see a bunch of black women explaining to black women how to get the corn chip smell out of weave. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm being honest. Look up corn chip smell in weave, and then apologize to your boy Steve because it smells like corn chips. It's not me. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm being honest here.
Okay. So corn chip weave smell. Okay, let's kind of talk a lot. Let's look in the chat here and see some things.
While we doing this, I'm gonna post this black lady that I'm talking about. This bitch,
okay, let's do that.
She fine. Boy, she fine. Hold on, let me show you, dog. She's a very attractive black woman, and I'm about to post it. Let me find her. I just showed you a picture, but yeah, this is a very natural looking black woman. If I can find the shit. Hold on, give me a second. Give me 1 second. I mean, while you're talking, I'm saving the image right now.
Okay, and then we have a pretty, there is a Gypsy Talk is talking about. No offense to her, but you kind of see that, oh well, some black women are wearing weave because of alopecia or hair issues. Now, there's always exception to the rule, right? I don't think Steve would be so insensitive to say if you have an alopecia condition that you shouldn't wear weave. But in the mainstream, I would probably bet that number of women who do that is less than 10%. Let's just be honest. A lot of women wear weave because they feel that they don't look as good as non-black women. I mean, let's look at the Snapchat filter thing, right? If the weave thing wasn't bad enough, if the makeup thing wasn't bad enough, these Snapchat filters making themselves look more lighter. I'm talking about you got motherfuckers black as me, looking like the goddamn color of this mic. These motherfuckers is going crazy with this shit. And I think the real issue is that when it comes to other races of women, black women do not feel as attractive. They don't feel as pretty. They don't feel that what they have to offer physically can compete with other races of women. And that's why you have that excessive obsession with weave. Now, Steve, are you still there?
Yeah. I'm just telling you. I'm gonna put it in the post. Look up that woman. Look up that woman.
You had a theme park idea. No, we're not gonna talk about slave land.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about. No.
We will talk about weave land.
Okay.
So Steve, can you give us the idea of what weave land, the theme park? It's gonna be like a ghetto Disneyland, right?
Well, no, it's not a theme park. It's just taking it away from when, unfortunately for black women, this is sad.
Okay.
The weave to a woman is like air to a man. It's like an addictive thing that they must have. And I know anybody can say, yeah, you know what? Other races of women have it. Absolutely. That we know that. But here's the problem, O'Shea. The problem is that I posted the woman's name, Simone Wissick. I forgot her name. Her name is Simone. She's on Luke K. That woman. She doesn't need weave. She has a natural look to her, very sexual, very sensual. She looks like a very, very good looker. She looks like she has her shit together. Very attractive woman. She doesn't need the weave. Now, again, you were saying that, O'Shea, women that have like hair problems and stuff. Okay, again, you got it. O'Shea, this is gonna hurt, but let's be honest. Some of you women just have to stay in your lane. You know, there are guys out there who have fat fetishes. So if you're a fat woman, stay in your lane. Stop going for the guy who doesn't like fat women. You just got to accept what likes you. And the good news for these black women who have weave, O'Shea, is that a lot of these guys who are insecure about their needs will accept a woman with weave. So I don't know why women shouldn't be that upset about it. It's just they can't get mad at those men who don't want them. But it's odd that the ones that don't want them, O'Shea, are the ones they want more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Steve, let's talk a little bit about some certain things. And I gotta talk about, here's what I hate. When these chicks get these dusty ass weaves, right? And I live in Poland, so even though white women are not my preference, one thing that I will say is I'm kind of far from like a weave store. You can't really get in a weave store out here. Even sometimes I see an African chick with some weave, man, and I'm like, oh my God. And I really don't like the whole weave and the ponytail shit. I hate that shit. But what kills me is when these motherfuckers get this weave in their goddamn hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then these motherfuckers start playing in it. Like,
oh my dude, we just
that shit, dude. Like,
dude, what every time
making
no,
little funny
this is what they do.
fucking faces and
This is what they
just
do. This is what they do. Oh wait. Do I have my yeah, do I have my I got a wig, you know, for Halloween, but I can show you what they do.
Go ahead, go ahead and put it on.
Oh, let me go get it. Let me get it's one.
Oh shit. Only here on the motherfucking show. This nigga. Oh my god.
Yeah, do I have my I got a wig, you know, for Halloween, but I can show you what they do. Go ahead.
Hold on a second. Let me put Marcus on mute real quick. Okay, so let me
oh man, I can't find it. But let me show you O'Shea. Hold on.
Okay, show us real quick.
I'm gonna use my t-shirt. I don't need a shoe. I'm gonna show you what they do, dog. All right, you ready, O'Shea?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm using one of my t-shirts. So this they weave, right? They got their weave, right?
Yeah.
And wait, and what they always doing this shit, okay? They always doing this. They're like, hey, how you doing, girl? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you know, Tyrone said, oh yeah, girl. Girl. Yeah, girl. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. And then they'll try to bring it over their shoulder a little bit. Yeah, girl. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I can't believe that. Then they'll take their little, like, because they got the fake nails, they'll pinch it. Then they'll swing it across the pendulum to the other side. Yeah, girl. Oh, yeah. I just can't. And then they act like they're real. They get it all in their eye and stuff. And then they take like their middle finger and they slide it. Yeah, I just don't understand either. Yeah. And then they got their hands all like that and everything. Then they take it back this way. And that, man, I just like you, dog. I get tired. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? But that's what they play in it like it's real, like it's they shit. They like, you know. So,
all right, let me do this, man. We got my man on here, Marcus Brown. Take yourself off mute, fam. You know he from Chicago. He got a new book out. Another book you niggas ain't gonna buy. I bought it. Shout out to him. What's up, Marcus?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, man, we can hear you.
O'Shea, what's good? Steve, what's going on?
What's up, fam?
Oh, everything good. Hold on, let me look, man. My camera, I'm gonna set it up. I'm live. I'm just eating right now, so I ain't want to be smashing in y'all live stream. But
okay.
hey, Steve, bro, why I just got through seeing some white chicks doing the same thing, bro. I mean, we talking about the sisters right now.
What are is their hair real or fake?
No, man, my heart got broke last night, bro. I was with this nice looking white chick. Felt her hair, because you got to do that hair test. You know, you like touch the back of their head, and there was some tracks. That shit just like pissed me clean off, bro. And like you said, you talk about the sisters, but this is an epidemic that's like, it transcends race right now, bro. It's fucked up out here. I'm in Texas, man. I'm in Texas.
Yeah, I'm saying this. I'm not saying that. Again, like I said before, the other races of women do wear weave. I'm not saying that. I didn't say it was just.
No, I ain't saying that.
So, but what I'm saying is the shit that when you can tell someone who has fake hair by, like O'Shea was saying, but by the weave by the hair, the hand gestures of the way they touch their hair, because they're like, this is new. I've never seen this before.
The ratchets, man. Hey, they doing too much, bro. They doing, and you know what? Like, a lot of them, they don't feel comfortable with their natural hair. Like, if I could piggyback to the topic of the conversation, like, I don't personally, I don't prefer a chick that wears weave, but I wouldn't cut her off just because she wears weave. This is gonna be like a red flag to me.
But then would you cut her off or just fuck her? You wouldn't date? You wouldn't?
Yeah. I know exactly what you go. Yeah, it's like certain shit you just don't wipe.
Right,
you know
right. So, yeah. Like, so you'll fuck her, but that's it. That'll be about it.
Yeah, she's right. Lowering her value to the certain type of men that they may want to attract, and all that extra, that's just that's fuck material. And then after they get so extreme, it's like you don't even want to do that.
Yeah, I'm not saying they don't want to be fucked. Yeah, I feel you, fam. I'm not saying they don't want to be fucked. I'm just saying that that's all they're good for in these guys' eyes. because they're walking lies. Nobody wants a lie. Well, some will accept it though.
It's sad but true, man. It's sad but true.
Let me talk about this real quick, man, because I be seeing these dusty bitches with that shit on, right? And they be have the nerve to talk about like when they, because you know, like a lot of bitches, they don't have no confidence until they get that shit done. Like before them, the motherfuckers look like Tyrone Hill. Like it's just okay. I'm an ugly nigga, right? But it's amazing how many of these bitches look worse than me without any of that shit on. Like for the most part, about 2/3 of these bitches look like motherfucking Junebug and motherfucking Raekwon without that without, if you could not tell, these bitches are so fucking ugly. A lot of them, I don't give a fuck what color they are, light, dark. Oh my god, these look like some motherfucking niggas in the Crips and Bloods a rap album. These motherfucking hoes are ugly. Then when they get this shit done, these hoes start talking like they hella fine. Like, ooh, I would never date. I would never fuck with Steve the Dean. Oh,
got the nerve. Got the nerve. I'm
like, you dusty ass bitch. Stop the show. Stop the fucking show.
There you go.
Stop the show. Hold on 1 second. Why you niggas ain't got these likes up? Can I stop the show, Steve?
Stop the show, fam.
Stop the show. It's 186 of you black motherfuckers watching this goddamn shit, and you niggas ain't liking the goddamn video. What the fuck you niggas doing?
Because
put this collar. I tell you motherfuckers every time you come over to this bitch, get the likes up. You motherfucking niggas come over here every goddamn day onto the goddamn brother pill and don't like the fucking video. You niggas know I know 182 and 114 is different, motherfucker. Y'all gotta like these goddamn videos and all this shit. You musty ass niggas need to stop. Goddamn, niggas coming here smelling like pork and beans and cheese, nigga. Just can't even, niggas this stingy, won't even get some stream, won't even do the shit for free, nigga. Just like the goddamn shit.
And yet you gave him that book for free, though.
Yeah, I gave these niggas the goddamn book for free. You dusty ass motherfuckers. All right, what the fuck was I saying, Steve? What was I saying?
I'm just saying,
ugly ass bitches, right?
Damn, we even make an ugly bitch feel fine.
Talk about that, Marcus, real quick. We can go to Steve. Talk about that, bro.
I mean, it's the weave. You got weave. You got, like you said, the Snapchat filters. You got social media, and I strongly agree with Steve when he say it's really a lot of the brothers that simp for these type of chicks that reinforce that shit. So I mean, you got people on the internet that's being honest about it, but women need to hear that shit up front. You know what I'm saying? From the men that they desire. Because if you got like a guy that they not checking for, he can speak truth all day. That don't really mean shit. But if you got a Steve the Dean Williams, if you got a like a Mobile One, Al Roger Curry type brother that's real upfront and direct, and just let them know, hey man, you know, you do you, but that's not my thing. I'm not attracted to that. They need to hear this shit in reality, not on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that and look, they're gonna be reactive because they ain't used to hearing that type of shit to their face. But you know, it's coming along.
You know what's crazy? That shit turns them on though. That's the thing that turns them on. Yeah, you know, that's the weird. You know how you this O'Shea. This is gonna sound crazy to you, but do you know how many black women have tried to secretly send me messages and try to talk and flirt with me because of the shit I say about the weave? And I'm talking about black women that you put them on Facebook and put a picture and all the brothers be like, oh, beautiful, gorgeous, sexy. Then I come in and I say, man, look at the fake hair. And then she the first one to send me a message on the back end wanting to talk to me. And that's how crazy it is, O'Shea. They don't want, they just want to be validated by these thirsty motherfuckers. They don't want the thirsty guys. They want the guys that they can't have. That's how women are. They want what they can't have. And the thing is that like Marcus was saying, we would fuck a woman with weave. I mean, what man wouldn't tap some nice ass? But as far as a relationship go, You have that attitude, daddy issues, kids. I mean, you got a lot of bad things going for you. So, you know, we can fuck, but that's about it. Can't be a relationship.
Okay, let me do this. I want to just give a shout out to Hermes Trismes Magustas. I forgot to do that. Black women covering their natural beauty with the weave is sickness. I'm not a mental health professional. Let me talk about this, right? I gotta talk about this. This is important because a lot of black women are going to say, and for those of you brothers who've given me your email before I get into that, right? If you dropped your email to me and you have not subscribed to the Negro Manosphere, you will not get the ebook. Please check your emails right now and see if you got a confirm subscription. Those of you who dropped your email, look in your email, hit confirm to join the mailing list. Otherwise, you won't get the ebook. All right. So hit the confirm on your email to join the list. You will get it. Here's the thing, Stephen Marcus. A black woman going to say, okay, well, you don't like the weave. We know you don't, but you niggas are broke. And what she means is that. What she means when she says that is you're broke. You don't build nothing, right?
Yeah.
You're in no position to tell me what I should or what I shouldn't wear. You're not a powerful group of men like white men who are building communities and building homes and shit like that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're not doing what the Jewish men are doing.
Absolutely.
You're not doing what the Mexican men are doing. You're not doing what Arab men are doing. So you really don't have no fucking say as to what you want, nigga, because you're not. Matter of fact, some of you niggas is living with us. Okay, we making more than you. We got more education to you than you do. You know, we're the highest educated group of women on, and you know, in America. You know, we have more businesses than you. We have more money than you. Yeah. Why the fuck should you care? We care if you like weave or not. Fuck what you like.
You ready for this one, guys? Get your crayons out, because every fucking thing you do is trying to get that ain't shit motherfucker you talking about. Uh-oh. You ain't wearing the weave and the thick ass makeup and the push-up bras and the ass pads for yourself. You're doing it because nobody wants your motherfucking ass, and you just trying to hang with the other competition. That's all. So don't look. Hey, O'Shea, how many times? I know you can't say it, but Marcus, I'm sure you understand.
I'll say
how many times have they said? I wish I had a pillow, but with they facing the pillow, you ain't shit. You ain't got no job like the white man. Why they got their face in the pillow and their ass in the air, still giving up that monkey meat to the quote unquote ain't shit brother, to the mother. Oh, you live with your mama and she's still giving the pussy up. That's what I'm saying. She ain't got listen. When you are the least desired out of all the women out there, you gonna have to really change and adjust your attitude, because if you don't have black men, you necessarily don't have anything. So you need to adjust and appreciate the motherfuckers that are going to deal with and pay for the, what is it, like 200, 250 for a weave nowadays? And knowing that shit, man, that shit gets smelly and
This the messed up thing about the whole weave thing. Cause like I said, I've dated chicks with weave. Either they wearing the cheap shit, which is gonna get criticized by other women, or they wearing that expensive exclusive shit, which is still fake at the end of the day. But if they that high maintenance with something that's not them, I can see if you like high maintenance with your diet, what you're putting in your body, you high maintenance with your fitness or something. But these, if you high maintenance with shit that's not even you, your hair, your makeup and elective surgery and shit like that, that's not a chick you want to deal with anyway. Like Steve say, you want to fuck either way, but as far as like long term, that's another bill, man. That's a liability. Something else that I was thinking about and I was trying to pay attention to the chat too. I think to an extent, women wear that type of shit for other women to compete. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't talking about that.
Of course, like they want to impress the men that they want to attract, that's above their looks, money, and status, but they also want to keep up. They don't want that criticism from other women. And we can sit here and say like, hey, I don't prefer weave, or weave is not natural. It's not you being deceptive. But at the end of the day, they're gonna do that anyway. I mean, that's just everything from heels, high heels, fake titties, fake ass, all that shit is to enhance an illusion. And if they really knew that all any man wants is, for one, like affection, which includes sex, but secondly, somebody that's pleasant to be around. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that is congruent with whatever that guy's program is. I don't give a fuck how nice they look like long term. If that's what they want, they not gonna find what they looking for. And the guys that they chasing, they in a position. Oh wait, you know, I'll be thinking of shit like to respond to your question about the if y'all ain't building nothing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, specifically with sisters, they'll say, I heard that argument. You're not building like the Europeans build. You're not building like the Arabs and all that shit. And I just shut all that down with, okay, so it's about money. So that means I shouldn't give a fuck what you say, because if I make the money, I got the authority. And then they'll resort back to the whole, no, it's about, I need somebody that can connect with me. No, it's bullshit. Basically, if I make the money, then I make the rules. And that's, in so many words, that's what they saying when they try to present their argument.
Now, O'Shea, look at this. Look right here. See that right there? Look at this natural, beautiful black woman. Natural hair. Good looking black woman. See that? Natural. See that? Hey, look, she ain't boned. She ain't red, but she a very natural, beautiful looking woman. But O'Shea, here's the thing that I want to say, and I want to go on what old boy just talking about. Check this out, O'Shea. Here's the $1 million question, O'Shea. If you have other races of women that don't try to put you down, that try to uplift you, that roll with you and deal with the stormy weather without throwing shit in your face, why would you, with natural hair that you can pull, be in the pool, wash, and all that other stuff, why would you want to be with someone with such a fucked up ass attitude that's automatically putting you down off the rip? I don't want you, like you said all those negative things. Why would I even want to be with someone like that, O'Shea?
It's a good point. Let's do this. Again, get the likes on the videos up. For those of you who dropped your email, go check your emails, hit the confirm button for the ebook to be sent. Steve just made a powerful point. The point that he's making is, if I'm tired of a black woman who's more prone to having kids out of wedlock,
negativity,
bad attitude, some of these things that black men gripe about, and we're not saying that all of them are not like that, but there's a problem. Well, is this a reason why black men are going to the Dominican Republic? Because here's the thing. We got to open up that conversation. Ron Grills of the NegroManosphere.com wrote a very controversial article, The Reason Why Black Men Travel So Much. We're seeing that a lot of black men who do like black women are going other places. Like, for example, I was in Uganda, and I didn't see a lot of weave at all. I saw a lot of chicks wearing natural afro kind of black hair. I thought it looked attractive. Dynasty Mir, who I did a show a little bit earlier, has been to 8 African countries, and a lot of black men are going to places like Haiti. They're going to places like Brazil, places like Cuba, Dominican Republic. Let me ask Marcus, is that a reason that some black men like yourself are going other places, especially the black men that got means and can do things and make moves? Is this a reason why you brothers are going other places to seek maybe different types of women?
Nah, I think it's more so because of options in general. I mean, because you can find what you're looking for here in the States or wherever you are. You can find natural women, you can find submissive women or traditional women. But when it comes to like social media and the internet, that's pretty much freed everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's freed women from, if you think back to before social media, like your mother, your grandmother, her mother, they didn't have a device where they can just like have access to millions of men. They were restricted to their neighborhood or maybe like the school community. And it was a small tight-knit community. So if you fucking with the pastor, the baker gonna find out, or the baker's wife knows about the teacher that's fucking the mailman, that type of shit. The internet kind of liberated women from being restricted to their neighborhood. And the same thing is happening with the men. So men are talking to other men like, hey man, you should travel over here. The culture is different, or the laws are different, or shit, just how motherfuckers get down is totally different. And the more we exchange experiences and ideas, what we starting to see is men just getting up and go. It ain't, I can't speak for every guy, but I don't think it's a dude out here that's just saying, I can't find a natural chick in Chicago, so I'm finna fly all the way to the DR for now. That you go to different places for different reasons. But in terms of the internet, social media has affecting the dating market, it's just it's deregulating everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a gift and a curse.
Okay, let me kind of try to stump you a little bit.
Go ahead.
That men can get whatever they're looking for in the States. Mm-hmm. Okay, if that's the case, if I can get everything that I'm looking for in the States, why do I need to spend? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. If I can get everything I need to get in Chicago,
right,
I don't need to spend any money to go to the Dominican Republic. So what that tells me is, and men are typically a creature of habit. If really the reason why I'm going someplace is because that place is going to have something that I don't think I can get somewhere else.
Right.
So I mean, I kind of gotta deal with you on that. Can you explain that?
I can elaborate on that.
Okay.
You going somewhere? Let me speak for myself. It'd be different. Okay. Guys maybe had different motives or different intentions. Me, if I travel somewhere, I want that experience of traveling. So I want to go somewhere for the culture shock. I want to see something different, than what I'm used to seeing in my country or my town or whatever. That's one. Second is leverage. I'm talking for myself. I want to go somewhere where my dollar stretches further, where I can ball out, so to speak, or I can, make more out of my money. I can get more use out of my money than I would here. And along with that, that does come with like perceived social status and shit like that. Not every man may agree with that. Not every man may see that as an incentive. Like I talked to some guys who really believe that they could just jump on the other side of the pond and the women are different. No, I believe women are the same across the board. It's just they present themselves differently based on the culture that they grew up in. I don't know if that answered your question or not.
Well, let me get to Steve. Steve, so
popping cap. I gotta say something about popping caps. Because this is what I'm talking about to you guys out there. See, when you don't have any self-worth, you're gonna sit there and say black women are beautiful. Yes, they're beautiful women everywhere. But as a real man, you judge every fucking woman on how she treats you. And this is where these cupcakes come from that try to backdoor these women into sex by calling them, queens and all this other. These bitches don't even have a castle. Oh, you a queen of a queen and god of the god and natural and all this other silly shit that they come up with because they trying to backdoor these women. What is wrong with being selfish and conceited and having these thoughts that you have choices? This is the problem that we have in O'Shea. When you have guys like that, be like, no, don't be talking about our sisters. I love our sisters. All our sisters are beautiful. You know what? Y'all are right. You go outside the states. You know why? Because you need a culture shock of seeing, and you know what the shock is? Black women that have fucking sense. Black women who don't have as much attitude as these American black women do. See, that's the problem. That's why they need to go outside the United States, O'Shea, go to places like Africa, go to places like Dominican Republic to see black women that have natural beauty. They don't have to cake on the makeup or anything with no fucking attitudes. That's the culture shock, O'Shea. I'm sorry. What was you saying, man?
Okay, let me give it to this dude, Pope and dude. Let me tell you something, bro. When you're in here in my chat room, fam, you see the other brothers are using the super chat and they want to say something. Don't tag my name. let me tell you, don't tag my name. If you tag my name again, I'm gonna boot you out of the channel forever. If you want to say something, do what everybody else is saying, which is what they do. Hit that $ in the super chat, like my man Max Potential. Shout out to Dr. Max. That's how you communicate. Don't be bringing your broke $5 Ernest Givens touchdown dancing ass up in this motherfucker trying to highlight my name, and everybody else is contributing to the goddamn super chat, and your punk ass is out there looking like Fred Flintstone with no feet. Hold on, bitch ass nigga. I already done told you. See, I told you. Put you on timeout. Stop the show. See, one thing I cannot help is stop the show. Stop the show.
I did.
Stop. One thing I hate is a dumb nigga. The second thing I hate that a dumb nigga is a nigga who don't listen. The third thing I hate is number 1 and 2 together. See, this is why some of you niggas are so fucking dumb. Number 1, you come in this motherfucker, I tell you, bro, do not do, and then you bitch ass niggas get mad. Why the fuck you get booted out here like a goddamn punt? I'm telling you, football season is starting out this week, nigga. Do not get your ass booted out of here. Don't play with me, nigga. I'm telling you, 70 yards out of bounds, nigga, you gone. Get your musty ass up out here, nigga, with that bullshit. I tell you dusty motherfuckers all the time. This is the right day. It's Sunday. Jesus paid it all. I'm ready to clown.
It's the Sabbath day.
Niggas up. Do not bring your dusty ass up in this motherfucker breaking the goddamn rules. Trying to argue and shit. Take your broke ass someplace else, nigga. And if you keep, I'm gonna tell your bitch ass again. If you do it again, I'm gonna give you the permanent boot. I bet you your dumb, you so goddamn stupid, right? This type of nigga, he's still typing right now, even though he's on the 5-minute timeout. He trying to force the shit to go through. Cool Coley, don't get roasted up. All right, listen. Let me get back to this goddamn shit. So
yes, sir.
Here's what I gotta say.
Okay.
Here's what I gotta say. I'm not gonna say that weave. This is gonna be controversial. It's not gonna be that weave is such a bad thing. I'm gonna say this. It's what comes along with the weave, right? Now, this is kind of what it is, right? Like, for example, if I see a fat bitch, right? Automatically, I'm gonna assume she cannot run that fast. Like, I don't expect to see a fat bitch moving like Deion Sanders. Would you? I mean, just don't trip out on this. Marcus, you're a truck driver, right? You drive a truck, you at a stop line, and you see this fat bitch take off like Carl Lewis. What the fuck would you say? You're like,
what the fuck? Yeah.
Is this fat
bitch?
If
you running after some food, then I can imagine it.
Yeah, I mean, what if you, and Steve, what would you see if you saw a midget nigga with a Jerry curl doing a 360 dunk? You would be like, oh, I know Jesus and came back for the rapture. I'm fucked up, right? I'm assuming that if you are a fat bitch, you can't run fast. I'm assuming that if you're a weave-headed hoe, automatically I'm going to get them other things. I'm going to get that back talk. I'm going to get that bullshit you hella get, especially if you have tattoos and a weave. Stop the show. One thing that I hate more than a weave is bitches with tattoos, especially on the sleeves, especially right here. I'm automatically going to think you're a broke bitch. I think you're an unlearned bitch. And I just know that you have a fucked up family. So I will not touch you. That's what kind of bothers me with the weaves. It's not that the weave itself, it's everything that comes along with that weave.
Right.
I'm automatically stereotype you as a hood rat bitch. Automatically, my ghetto sensor goes off. I'm saying, "Oop, go the other way." Now, let me ask you this, Marcus. Is that what happens when you see a bitch with a weave?
When I'm listening to what you're saying, it sounds like weave is pretty much a gateway to some bullshit.
Oh, absolutely. Open the door. Automatic fuckery.
I know, like I said, I know women, and these are the exceptions. This ain't the rule, but I know some women that wear weave for whatever reason, and it's presentable. It makes sense with their complexion, with their ethnicity. It's like you said, the tatted up chicks, the bitches with the pink and purple, all that goofy shit. It's it looked like a fucking poisonous animal. You know what I'm saying? And those stereotypes exist for a reason. So to your point, yeah, the weave is like an entry. It's an entry level. It's a sign to some bullshit. Because if she could fake her hair, she could fake. The next thing is, you know, them little waist trainer things. Chicks be wearing that shit, and they ain't got that real hourglass figure. They start faking their eyes with the eye contacts and faking their finances. You got chicks that got the right bags and the right, you know what I'm saying, name brand designer clothes when they don't really have the finances to back up that lifestyle. It's the gateway to bullshit, basically. And so, go ahead.
Let me just say this too. I mean, to Steve, because you made a good point. Another thing that if I see like on Facebook groups, because I got a Facebook group, it's pretty thirsty. I ain't gonna tell you the name of it, but Steve is in it.
Thirsty as fuck.
It's Simp City. And it's weaves. It's the thing is I'm using it as a generator to drive traffic to the Negro Manosphere. So but I don't run it. My boy runs it, and it's thirsty, and there's a bunch of weave headed hoes in there. The first thing I also think when I see a bitch with a weave, especially if the weave is not kept, the number one thing I think is your pussy stink. Stop the show. Yeah, he calling the insect control on his hoes pussy.
I know.
He's like, look, man, this shit stink. Can you come and get this? When I see a chick with a fucked up weave and it look like it ain't fresh, 9 times out of 10, I know if you take your drawers off, it's gonna smell like alligator doo-doo everywhere. That's what I think. I automatically think your shit still smell like ass. Now, I know Steve likes eating booty.
Here's another one. Look at this one. Look at this, O'Shea. Look at this black woman.
Steve, I know like all your chicks look like Michael Jackson. I understand.
What the fuck? I'm just saying she's a black woman that has natural hair.
Steve, I'm just showing you. Is she like from Libya or what?
No, she's a natural black woman with
like
short natural
Islam
hair.
Terrorist or something.
Man, motherfucker, no. Go ahead, man. What's your question?
That motherfucker from Turkey. Look, Steve, man. You gotta you do have a course on how to eat ass, right? Now I'm not trying to say, but see but you cannot use your course on these weave headed hoes. Now keep in mind. Now let's stop the show. I'm gonna give you a shameless plug. If you're a dude that want to learn how to eat ass a little bit better, how much is that video, Steve? For those people,
that's gonna be about $89.90.
Okay, that's a good discount because some of you niggas gonna have to do it because some of you niggas ain't gonna never get no pussy. You might as well just start eating ass and start off from there first. But a weave headed chick, I will never ever advise you eat no ass with a bitch with a weave. Steve, do you get that thing like, damn, her weave is fucked up, her pussy stink?
No, when I see weave, I think problems, insecurity, insecure individual that will do just about anything to get attention from a motherfucker because she's not happy in her skin. So I don't think stinky, but when you get the attitude on top of that, now there are layers to this. You know, you got, because, you know, when you drive a car off the lot, you know, it loses value. So you gotta take the daddy issues. If there's no daddy in her life, your attitude. Now, again, the sad thing about us black men, well, not my kind, I'm talking about the regular, is that they will accept the attitude and the weave and all other stuff,
right? And
say that's just. Ready for this one?
I'm ready for this one.
She's just a strong black woman. She's a strong sister. So, you know, being angry and having an attitude all comes along with it. Because from my clients that I hear who are dating black women, when they try to touch them, don't touch me. When they sit in the car, they always on this side with their mouth poked out, their hand on their chin, looking out the window. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm just saying for you guys out there, y'all have created that. Y'all have set a standard to let them be that way. So I don't think more stinky pussy, dog. I can't, I'm not gonna be disrespectful to them, but I am.
That's what I think. Fuck y'all. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I
think your shit stink. When I see that shit fucked up on top, I'm like, man, that shit stink. I do not want to. What's up, Marcus? Do you think that there might be a smell involved because if your weed be fucked up, everything got to be else fucked. I mean, I just automatically, especially when they be at the clubs with that shit on, dancing. Oh my God!
chicks that keep that shit in their hair for months, bro. Like, to my understanding, the more expensive it is, the longer it's supposed to last, supposedly. So imagine a chick that just got her hair done in the beginning of the summer, and it's finna be fall. If that's some good weave or whatever, and they keep that shit in their hair, like you said, they've been to clubs, they've been to the beach, they've been like hot ass weather, musty ass weather, they've been in they got caught up in all, they've been fucking, you know what I'm saying? And then they supposed to like spray some oil sheen or some type of smell good shit, and they cover it up. No, man. No, bro. Like the rest of them, they could wash the rest of their body, but that shit, that odor don't go well. And I hate when they say like, "Oh yeah, this helps my hair grow." You ever heard that one? That's some
a little earlier.
Like Steve said, it's problematic. It's problematic, and guys have set that standard. You know what I'm saying, to the point where shit. No, you know what? On top of the standard, the chicks that fake them, they fake it till they make it. You know what I'm saying? So they in love with their own illusion. It's not really them, but they fell in love with how something makes them look, and they don't want to face themselves in the mirror. Like divest them of all the jewelry, all of the tattoos, all the weave and shit. They don't want to look at their natural self, or at least they don't want you looking at it. It's chicks that if they don't have weave on, they got a scarf on. You never see them in between. It's one or the other, either the weave or the scarf. Sometimes both. That's somebody that's afraid of who they really are. And for guys to try to set a standard after that shit has been like solidified, no, it ain't even about us no more. Like you asking them to face themselves, and that's something that a lot of chicks don't want to do.
Okay, let me do this real quick. We got 211 people watching. I want to read off some super chats. Once again, brothers, if you have dropped your email in this today, and shout out to my man Sugar Ray, Dr. Sugar Ray. He got the ebook and said, "Oh my God, O'Shea, this looks great." Now, I want to first of all say that the reason why this happens is because of the support I get from you brothers. Now, Marcus, we're gonna talk about his book in a minute here. He also has a book. I want you brothers to go support it. And it's called Another Book You Niggas Ain't Gonna Read. And shit, I hope you read the book that we sending you. Okay, right. But the Manosphere is really producing great content, right? Not just videos. So shout out to you brothers who are subscribed. If you got an email from the Negro Manosphere today, stop the show. Who the fuck is this nigga? Who watching the MTV Music Awards? You bitch, because you getting the fuck up out of here. Get your dumb ass out of here, nigga. Okay, you a bitch. Your mama like it, faggot. Okay, you out of here too. Back to back. Now, like the videos, brothers. Okay. Now listen. If you need to get subscribed to the Negro Manosphere, go into your email and hit the subscribe button. Confirm. I know it's like calculus to some of you niggas. That's all you got to do. All right. Now, 207 watching, 163 likes. That means you Negroes owe me at least 45 more likes. Shout out to Cool Coley and them cheap ass 7-Eleven shades he stole. I know for the fact that nigga probably ain't even got no damn. The nigga got Uchis, not Gucci's, Uchis. So go ahead and get the likes up, players, on that. And let me do some shout outs in the super chat. My man Max Potential, aka Land Max, Dr. J, Master Dean, and Mr. Marcus. Let me emphasize the Mr. Having a grown man conversation. Respect. Shout out to Graham Grifton. Keep up with the great videos. And Lewis Key again and Richard Melvin. He has a good question. Could it be that American black women are getting replaced by black women or women from someplace else? We're going to talk about that right now and let Steve lead into that, because I know that's going to be some bullshit right here.
Well, no, it's not. Okay. I posed the question too. I love my chat room. I posed the question to even my road dog that's on with us.
Right.
Now, if you were in the middle of the street, okay, and there were two hotels beside you across the street. There was one on one side, one on the other side.
Okay.
Hotel 1, you walk in there, it's like halos, it's like angel, like you hear the thing. It's peaceful and quiet, and you walk in there and they treat you with night, and you treat you respectful. And how you doing, Mr. Jackson, sir? How can I help you? Let us get your bags. We want your stay. We want to make sure your stay is perfect, and they will do everything they can to put a smile on your face, and they will give you the best customer service ever. Okay, that's the hotel to the right. Now, hotel to the left, smacking their lip. What you want? Why don't you be patient? Why don't you just need to wait? And all they doing is bitching, whining, moaning, complaining, have attitudes. Everybody else, look, gain weight. Man, fuck all that bullshit. The women in that hotel, because these soft ass motherfuckers told these fat bitches that they thick now because they think thick is fat and shit. When's the last time you seen a fat skeleton? I would ask you. But anyway, that's here or there. Anyway, I'm just saying, O'Shea, if you had a choice between hotel to the left that was disrespectful, argumentative, and terrible customer service, and you had a choice of another building across on the other side that treated you well, treated you with respect, where you may have a few bumps in the road, but nothing minor, no disrespect, no arguing, where would you go, O'Shea? Where would you go?
Well, okay, here's the thing. I would go to the hotel with no disrespect, but here's the thing, Steve, I got to talk about this. Those women are going to say, well, Steve, the reason, that you're doing that is because you suck, right? And the women that are being nice to you, you're not going to get no badass white chicks over there. I mean, like, those chicks are nice to you. They're probably fat, dusty, because you're a dusty nigga. So therefore, even if you're going to go get a white chick, you're just going to get a dusty white bitch. You're not going to get no 10 or no 9 or nothing like that. Them hoes over there being nice to you. And by the way, white women or non-black women are weak anyway. They're not strong women. What do you say to that?
Okay. All right. Let's talk about strong. Okay. Let's talk about strong. I don't think they understand what strong is. Strong is when your man comes home from a long day of work.
Okay.
You hug him, support him, find out how his day is, maybe rub his feet, cook for him, and treat him well, and let him know that even though you had a hard day of work, you always have somebody here that's going to support you. That's strong. Okay. Strong is sitting there and not having children by a bunch of ain't shit motherfucking men because you know the value of your pussy is going to go down if you fuck around and fuck other guys. Now that's strong. The problem is these women have taken a word and been listening to fucking Beyonce and just waiting to exhale shit, and they want to say they all strong, but all they are strong by themselves with a bunch of fucking cats because nobody wants their kind of strong. Their kind of strong deals with having to put you down, having a fucking attitude, snapping their mouth, making you like fucking do a bunch of work to get their pussy. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants that. And if a man has a choice, he can go to the Dominican Republic and find a black chick. I mean, they're everywhere. But they take the word strong, and that's why they strong asses are alone. Their strong equals alone. They don't want to listen. They were raised not to listen, and they think they doing their own shit. They trying to run shit, and women are not supposed to run the household. It's the man, but they want to be the man in the relationship. That's the strong problem that they have, O'Shea.
Okay, so here's what we got to talk about then. Well, again, we got to go back to this argument because go ahead because here's the thing.
Go ahead, weigh in. On what Steve was saying, like as far as the two hotel scenario, if I had to choose between the two, I would utilize both. And the reason I say that is because, bro, like you got a nice hotel where they treat you well. That's where you're gonna bring your professionalism. You're gonna bring your better self. That's where you go when you know you can be where you could be a good person. You're gonna get good treatment from a good establishment. But that shitty hotel in Chicago, we got like the Stony Island Motel. That's where you bring a bitch you don't even know, a bitch you don't even know, and you just trying to get your nut and get out. them hotels are fucked up. You would leave the bitch in there after you get through fucking. You just
so then you say black women only good for a fuck then.
I'm saying like they gonna get what they present. You know what I'm saying? So if I had to choose between them two hotels, I mean, I'm gonna treat people how they treat me. I'm gonna be in a good establishment. I'm gonna behave myself. I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna enjoy that type of atmosphere. But if I ever had an urge, because we not wifing no ratchet chicks, but you might want to fuck a ratchet bitch. Take them to the establishment. And for the women that present, like, just there was an analogy, but still, if a chick wants to, which one does she want to be? Does she want to be the upscale, the 4 or 5 star hotel where that gets good clientele, good business, or does she want to be the hole in the wall? You know what I'm saying? Because the hole in the wall, don't nobody want to live there, and you just go there to get whatever business you got to get out the way, and you gone. So I just want to comment on that. And and as far as like the strong black woman myth, we have women with a lot of fortitude, and I think what they try to do is they try to say that they strong on the backs of real examples of strong women, black women in history. We not in them days no more. Like, these women are afforded a whole nother luxury, a whole nother field of opportunities based off discrimination, based off past shit that ain't got nothing to do with today. So for the women that say they strong, either they doing that trying to act like they some type of Rosa Parks from back in the day, or they want to be what they looking for. So what they really want is a strong man, and they feel like they gotta become what they looking for, and they don't understand that's only deterrent. That's like a deterrent, because a strong man, you might want to ride that chick, but you don't want no bitch you gotta argue with. You don't want somebody you gotta compete with. You want somebody that's strong in a sense of cooperation. They can fit into your program. So it could be more. It could be so simple, but motherfuckers make it complicated, bro. That's all I got.
I just want to say, O'Shea, real quick, it's our fault as black men because we have allowed these motherfucking women to get away with the disrespect. Not guys like us, men like us. It's these cupcake, fruit booty ass, cookie cutter motherfuckers that have let these women run amok in this whole thing with these attitudes, because they rather get a piece of ass and deal with an attitude instead of checking a bitch at the door. They won't do that shit, man.
Okay, let me kind of go ahead, Marcus.
I was just gonna camel back off what Steve was saying. Like, the guys that's pandering for ass, they getting like this doggy treat type of pussy. It ain't the type of pussy that if a chick really want to fuck you. Like, if she really desires you, she really trying to put that ass on you. That's a different type of sex from like a doggy treat type of pussy. And so the guys that's simping for that type of attention or that female approval, they don't understand that they like making it harder for the next guy. Because the next every chick that gives out that doggy treat pussy to these simps, they feel like they can do that to everybody. And I can imagine them living like that for as long as they feel like every man is that way. Then they either get stuck with the cats and the dogs when they can't find somebody that they truly satisfied with, or they meet like just a dog ass nigga that's just gonna beat their ass and not get no fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's really what they need. But we live in a society where women are sacred. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that way, but like Steve say, man, it's a lot of simping that has to account for why we are where we are today.
Okay, let me do this real quick. Let's go ahead and for you guys to like the video. I got to give some shout outs on the super chat. I had something I fucked around and forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry, O'Shea. That was my apology.
Lost my damn point. But I know what it was. Darkman Jeff. Shout outs to him. Fire our super chat. He's a Patreon. He's asking for the panel, have y'all ever heard of weave places where ladies have an option to actually finance weave? There's a shop in Charlotte that does it. Let me talk about that before real quick. I've heard of this scenario, and I've also heard they're now like in some places like vending machines. Like, nigga, you can go to the vending machine, like buy a Coke, in a bundle, nigga. Let me get a Snickers and this weave right quick.
I don't know why y'all deal with that shit.
I mean, this is where we going to with some of this bullshit, man. But I guess all right, Steve. What would you say if you was getting ready to go to a particular place and then you found, like, next to the store you going to, there's a weave financing outlet, and Laquita, Shaquita, what would you do? Like, how would you take that? Like, this motherfucker is.
Well, for a black businessman, I see dollar signs. So if they're releasing stock in the weave, I would invest all kinds of money. This is like $1 billion industry. I know it's damn near close to $1 billion, if not more.
Right.
Weave. I mean, it is. If I saw that store, I would need to find a way if I can invest in that. I want to get in on this good thing because this is not going away. This is not going away anytime soon. Matter of fact, it's going to get worse than it is. So, if there's a store next to me, but again, see, have you always noticed on Facebook? Maybe it's just me. Have you guys ever noticed on Facebook one thing? Okay, you remember it flooded last year somewhere? And did you see all those it was a weave store had flooded or something. And I think they threw all the weave out in the trash or something like that. Did you see that video with all those women with their babies sifting through the mud and the soot and trying to find the perfect weave, and they were just collecting? If you are a businessman, you need to find who is selling stock in weave and buy. That's what I want to say. This is getting worse. It's only gonna get worse, and it's a shame because some of these young black girls, and I feel bad for the little girls who don't know any better, because what their mother will do is they will automatically, instead of saying, use the fruits and berries or whatever you need to keep your hair right and everything, and either get a nice little afro or do what you want to do with it, they already putting tracks and they just destroying these little girls' hair. And also they're taking away their self-esteem already. It's bad enough, again, the young black girls got it really bad, and not just with relationships and stuff, just the treatment, but they go through a lot of stuff. But on top of that, their mothers are making it even worse because their mothers are saying, you're not beautiful unless you put this fucking horse hair or whatever on your head. And that's a problem, man.
Let me do this real quick before we kind of go further. And once again, shout outs to those people who got the ebook, How to Stop Simping in 24 Hours. Appreciate you, brothers. I sent it to at least over 200 people. But get the likes up, brothers, on the podcast. We're in here rocking. One of the things that I hear black women say is, let me kind of go back. A lot of women who are like skinny or thin, one of the things that they will say is, I get shamed for being like skinny. I get shamed for being in shape. Other women will tell me like, yo, you need to eat more and gain weight. Like, you look kind of skinny, you kind of thin. I've heard black women say this. I've heard women who are natural hair wearers tell like other black women, don't try to encourage them like, oh, your natural hair is pretty. Again, you have those black women saying like, why you have your hair in an afro look so ugly? Like you need to have your hair like straight and silky. Why do you have your hair natural? It looks crazy on you. You shouldn't do that. And so you get a lot of women who are actually trying to, be proud of, their natural hair and what it looks like. And, like men, like women, they take it very, more hard because, women really take the feedback from other women into very deep consideration. It ain't like how like we are. Like Steve, for example, you tell me like, yo, bro, don't get an ebook away for free. I'm gonna be like, man, fuck you, Steve. I'm gonna get this shit away
fuck
from
you too. Right, no doubt.
Right. But another woman, maybe, she's gonna maybe take something kind of in consideration. So the question is, do we have a problem in our community with Black women shaming other Black women to do something that they want to do, but other Black women make them feel bad about doing it?
You know the game. This is the game, and this sad Black women don't know it. See, ain't shit people are going to do whatever they can to bring more ain't shit people over. See, the thing is, ain't shit people going to do everything they can to bring ain't shit people over to their side of the street. See, what a lot of these Black women don't understand is this is why I tell you men, y'all have the best. Thank your parents for being a man, because women are the most fucking self-sabot. They are the most competitive when it comes to men. The most they can be the best friends growing up, slumber parties, going through all the stages of adolescence. But once a guy gets into the picture, one girl's gonna find a way to slut shame the other one to make her look bad and her look better. We are the wanted. They want to be with us. So here's a woman that has weave on one side, O'Shea. The other side, the woman has, she's fine with her hair being natural. The one with the weave is more threatened by the natural one than she is with herself. So what do you think she's gonna do to even the competition out? Of course she's gonna shame the one who has natural hair, because if she puts the weave on, then everything's back on an even keel. Now when the competition starts, because the one who doesn't have the weave, O'Shea, is the one who has more. She's secure in herself. She's fine by who she is. It's the Black woman that shames her to do that, to knock her down, to make these listen, it's not just Black women, it's women. Women are cutthroat, and men don't understand that, O'Shea. When it comes to getting a guy's attention, these women will slash a bitch just to get in for that guy's eye. That's how we got it. But a lot of men don't see it that way, man.
Marcus, have you heard this where, you hear other women talking about, like, these other women, like they talk about you if you're trying to go natural. They talk about you if you're trying to go, get in shape. What do you have you heard this type of thing before? Or
Yeah, absolutely. I actually wrote about that in a book. I got a section, and then shout out to Steve the Dean Williams and O'Shea. I meant to say that I did include y'all in the recommended subscriptions part of my book.
Thank you.
Oh shit!
Hey, thank you, man.
Everybody here, I'm kind of.
I don't know why you included Steve ass, but
I don't know why you included my cake ass, but I appreciate that shit.
Nah, bro, I'm learning from everybody. But to answer your question, I spoke about it's called the female pecking order, or it's really just her groupthink mentality. So when you're dealing with a female that's comfortable with herself, and she's surrounded by other women that let's just say they subscribe to that female pecking order, they want to shame her into conformity. They may be friends, they'll be best friends with her and all this buddy shit, but for her to attract a man, treat a man a certain type of way, treat herself a certain type of way in regards to like how she presents herself, how she live her life or whatever. It takes a lot of nerve. Actually, that takes a strong woman. If you want to talk about strength, it takes a lot of fortitude for a chick to be able to tolerate other women's suggestions, because especially coming from like bitches that ain't even got no man. It's really just a female pecking order. If you get a good girl, whatever that is, that's not gonna go away. Like, you can be everything she needs you to be, and she's always gonna have that battle, that conflict with other women. And from what I've observed, like, a lot of chicks get isolated from their friends as soon as they get them in. They got to choose between one or the other, because like Steve say, a lot of chicks are self-sabotaging, and the girls who really got their head on straight. They gotta tolerate. They gotta deal with that shit from some of the women that's closest to them.
I agree. So let's do this real quick. Let's go into the chat room. All right, we have 236 people watching. Appreciate we had a really good show tonight. Let's get some more likes going on. So 40 more people. If you like the video, Steve will grow his hair back tonight.
Yeah, I'll grow my hair back. I can grow my hair out.
Steve, can you give us, while we're waiting for the likes, can you do the weave can you do the weave pretend thing again? Because that was such a classic thing. I gotta find my white little thing. I got my white wig. I'll find that shit. Oh my god.
I'll find my white wig in a second.
How you doing, Steve?
Girl, can you believe Tawana want to be with that guy? Can't believe that girl. Tawana want to be with that boy, man. I know Tawana is always trying to do something for you, man. You know, my baby daddy. Girl, you know my baby daddy is just, oh yeah, I know. Yeah, girl. I mean, I just don't. Girl, I don't understand Porsche. I don't understand Mercedes. Why do they have to do that, Mercedes? I don't know. I don't know. Did you drop something? Yes, I dropped it. Ah, yes. Ah.
Oh my god. What is wrong with this nigga?
I'm just saying that's what you see. Shit,
god. Man. Oh my god. Okay, listen, you guys.
Those are dysfunctional ratchet chicks.
Two more likes. Two more likes, and then we got 200 people.
I love the chat room.
It is real. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to MMA fan. I see Mike M in here, Irvin Jones, Lisa, Sherelle. Sherelle said, yeah, people tell her to perm her hair all the time. So here's the thing, people. Again, thank you guys for supporting the Negro Manosphere, supporting these Brother Pill podcasts. Really appreciate you. We're still trying to get the ebook to as many people as we can. Some of you brothers have dropped your emails, but you have not went into your emails and hit the confirmation button. Okay. So without a subscription to the Negro Manosphere, unfortunately, we are unable to send you the ebook. It is free. It is a Red Pill classic or Brother Pill classic. Marcus, have you read any of the book yet?
I just started reading it. What you were saying in the beginning, the artwork is on point. Like, however y'all formatted that shit raw.
Dude, man, I don't want to talk. I'm gonna shut the fuck
up. Y'all did y'all thing. And then, like, in the first chapter when I'm reading it, I'm hearing, I don't know who wrote the first part, but I just read it hearing Donovan Sharp's voice. I was like, this shit is lit. Yeah. I like that it's very, I don't say entry level, but it's basic. Like, because in the Manosphere, the Black Manosphere, all these different YouTube sectors, we got our own lingo and terminology, whereas this book is just straight to the point, and it gives, I like the scenarios. Like right now I'm at the part with I had made some notes about it. The chick who basically chasing a deadbeat, like, that's a scenario that anybody could relate to. So I just started reading it, but so far so good, man. I like it. I'm gonna help promote it too. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna talk about your book right after this, actually in about 30 or 40 seconds, because you have a book that I purchased that we're going to recommend. Thank you, Irvin. That shit is raw. Now, if you guys think my book is good, today we're going to promote just for a time. And then, let's see, it's 2:30 here, but we're going to definitely be trying to get him to do a one-on-one. It's been taking so long. But Marcus, tell us, we have 210 people watching right now. Let's talk about your book that you wrote called Another Book Niggas Ain't Gonna Read. Actually, yeah. Look, this real. I got it right here. Just another book niggas ain't gonna read. It's available on Amazon right now. It's available in Kindle ebook formats.
Okay, so what's the reason that you decide? And Steve loved that title because you know Steve is a racist. I know Steve hates niggas, man. So I love my black people. Up Steve's alley.
I love my black people, man. They're not the other ones.
Steve, man, this nigga came up. Stop the show. This nigga came up with a Disney theme park for ain't shit niggas called Slave Land.
I gotta hear more about that, man. Is that video still up or no?
No, I had to see.
I
had to take it down.
Yeah, take it down. It was pretty bad.
I took that shit down off of YouTube. That shit was never to be seen again. That shit will never come on nowhere near any. No. It's very, very rarely that I will pull a video off of YouTube that I'm involved in and will not. There was one nigga though. This one nigga I did a show with over here though. He's pretty funny. The nigga name was the Truth Teller 410. Anybody remember that? If you was in the Truth Teller hangout, I did with the Truth Teller. Press 1. That was a good ass hangout too. I had to take that shit off of YouTube. The Truth Teller 410. You guys remember that hangout I did? O'Shea, put that video on the Negro Manosphere if you can. Nigga, no. Stop the show. I'm not putting shit on the Negro Manosphere, nigga. If you want to see it, you can pay me for it. No, shit. Forerunner for Christ. Okay, damn. Forerunner Christ. How you a forerunner from Christ listen to this nasty shit? Nigga, you going to hell. Whoever the fuck you are. Shout out to you though. Okay, when the Truth Teller came on here, the Truth Teller was, dude. He was, Steve, he probably is about as bad as you because he was saying some thirsty ass shit. It was hella funny though. But Steve's a Disney theme park called Slave Land. I had to pull it, dog. I had to pull it. We would have had Black Lives Matter on. We would have had every organization on us, man. So anyways, but what is your book all about, man?
Yeah, basically it was a response to not only Black Lives Matter, but like different people on social media that was flagging all my shit, my YouTube, my Facebook, Instagram, all that. So it's basically a self-help book or a personal growth book. I got different steps of how you can pretty much better your situation, your living situation. And there's also some tenets that I found to be useful for me in terms of like navigating through society. It's modeled, I don't want to say after 48 Laws of Power, but that's one of my favorite books. So it's somewhere in that ballpark, like 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Aaron Clary's Bachelor Pad Economics, that was like another book that inspired me. But to give you a little backstory on why I did the book, it was really a joke. It was like a inside joke between me and Clary. When he dropped the book, The Black Man's Guide Out of Poverty, he wrote the book, but he was kind of interacting with me and some other black guys that he know, because here you have a white guy that's writing a book called The Black Man's Guide Out of Poverty, and he wanted to make sure that everything was accurate, it sounded cool, and nothing was really too offensive, and it made sense, and it was something that black people will be receptive to. So I'm just behind the scenes, like giving my input on that, and the book did well. And shout out to the Negro Manosphere, y'all kind of helped make that possible for Aaron. But in the beginning, he got a lot of backlash because, you know, people's like, man, I'm not finna buy no book about black men from a white man. And so that was like an inside joke between me and Clary. I was like, man, look, if you try to help people, not everybody gonna be receptive to it. But if you piss them off, I know black people, they're kind of hard-headed in that way. So I could write a book called Just Another Book Niggas Ain't Gonna Read, and that'll make them read it. And it was a joke. And he was down laughing, bro. He was like, Marcus, write the book. You gotta write the book. I'm like, yeah, all right. And I kept getting blocked on Facebook. Like, if you know my Facebook page, the main page, I just got it back this week. But I did like 90 days, bro. I keep getting blocked, like, every time I get back on Facebook. So, yeah, I got blocked on Facebook, started writing. And next thing I know, it was a book. So I just, got incorporated. I started my own publishing company, the MAB Experience LLC. So that was the way I was able to publish it through my own publishing company. Get it landed on Amazon. Right now, we're working to now I gotta reformat everything to make it eligible for Ingram Spark, and from there we'll push it to Barnes and Noble. I got my LCCN number, so I'm trying to push it so it could be in the database that libraries can pick it up. Because my title, that's really what's controversial about the book, the title and the artwork. But when you read the book, it really ain't that. I don't want to say it's offensive. This is offensive. It gets people's attention. You know what I'm saying? But after that, you know, I've got good reviews so far. So, hey, shout out to Dark Man Jeff. I know he had bought the book. Like, yeah, everybody. I'm out, Jeff. we talking like I really got out of jail or something. But yeah, and I got like a whole team of people that be like free markets or free MAB. Cause I got like this certain pack of trolls that just love blocking and reporting my shit. But everything in this book
is, have you sold so far, man? Cause I seen you been selling, a pretty good amount, man. I mean, how many have you sold so far?
And this book together, we have like 400 copies. So
sold?
Yeah. And, you know what? We kind of doing this on the fly. What I wanted to do for our interview, I wanted to have like another sale. So the reason I sold a lot of copies, a lot of people are buying the ebook. People who know me personally, they've been buying the paperback. And now that I'm selling autograph copies, people have been buying that. But when the book first released, I had a pre-order sale on Kindle, and it was 99 cents. So right now the ebook is $4.99. This paperback is $12.99. Anybody want to support, I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to make another sale where it'll be a 99-cent sale for the ebook, but that's gonna take 24 hours. Like I couldn't do it today, but if y'all want me to come back and just announce that I got another pre-sale, another 99-cent sale, a lot of people jumped on that. And then with the cover, it was like all the people that was reporting me, all the people that was flagging my shit, they don't want sharing this because they want to, they want to talk shit about it. They're like, look at this coon, look at this sellout. Like, people are pissed off about the cover, but when they share it, you get mixed responses. I got some people that's like, that's disrespectful. I don't support it. I ain't gonna buy it. Then you get some people that don't even know me and they like, hey, I'm just gonna buy it because that shit is funny. I'm just gonna buy it because it's a black-owned publishing company. Like I learned that different people support it for different reasons. But man, I'm so far it's doing so good.
You know what's funny? What's funny is that they like people are mad and they don't want to support your book because of the name, but yet they'll go out and buy a rap album that have nigga written all over it, nigga in the words and all other stuff. That's how people are.
That was one of my biggest talking points, and it's not the only book. Like some chick just dropped the book, Niggas Ain't Shit, Trust No Nigga. These are books on Amazon right now. So the definition of a real nigga, something like that. But these books are not only available online, some of them are in bookstores, some of them are in the library. I know about the Chicago library, but it's available in that database. Like I could go rent a book from the library right now with nigga on it. So, I mean, I understand that the title is offensive and that word could be offensive, but I'm also an advocate of freedom of speech, the First Amendment, and we don't really take into consideration how great of an opportunity we have to release our opinions and speak freely. Other countries don't have that right, and shit, I'm just exercising that right.
All right, cool. So we're definitely going to do that. So like I said, I bought the book. I want you brothers to go and buy the book because here's the thing. We have a free ebook, right? This is the second book that's coming. Actually, the first book that came out of the manosphere from a YouTuber was Marcus. Okay, he beat me to the punch. Then the second book that came out of the manosphere was How to Stop Simping in 24 Hours. So here's what we're trying to tell you, brothers, man. Marcus is a good brother. I've been wanting to do a hangout with him, and we're going to do it probably if not today, tomorrow, because it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning here. We're doing the brother peel. I want you guys to go buy this book. Okay. Now I'm telling you to go buy it because you should go buy it, because here's the thing about it is this. A lot of you brothers say you want, blackmail media, you want blackmail websites, you want blackmail this and stuff like that. Here's an opportunity for you to support one of your own. Okay. It's $4.99 if you're looking for it on an ebook version. Okay. And the thing is, the manosphere is growing. Okay. We are not just YouTubers anymore. You know what I'm saying? Style is life. Bruh, I just read your article that you just wrote in the Negro Manosphere. Powerful stuff. Matter of fact, you need to be writing more. That brother just wrote an article about I wanted to be an astronaut when I was coming up. See, we got talented brothers, man. And we have to really start supporting these brothers who are writing books, because we are not just YouTubers. We're not just, blog talk radio show hosts. We're trying to get more credibility, and in war in the trenches is fought and won on paper. It ain't on video. It's still people respect you on paper. So I want you guys to go over and buy this book. Another book you niggas ain't gonna read. Okay. Now, if you niggas don't want to read it, just buy it and give it to somebody else who's gonna read it. That's what you can do. Go ahead.
I want to say this real quick too. Like, I didn't know what to expect when I first published the book. All I was expecting was to troll some people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of my character online. People get me blocked, I come back, troll them and shit like that. But something that really humbled me was seeing who's buying the book. So I knew either black people would support it, and that would be a good look, or they wouldn't, and they would get offended because I got different people from different circles, like some conservative groups, some manosphere groups, and it's not all black people. So I knew that was gonna have a reaction. But what really humbled me was seeing how many brothers and sisters have supported the book. And these are people, it started off with people I know, but now it's growing to people that's reaching out to me that I don't even know. They don't even know me. They never heard of me before. And it's for different reasons. Like I said, people buy it because they don't know me, but they just want to support a black-owned business. Some people buy it because the cover, the top, you know, it's aesthetically appealing. Some people buy it because they agree with some of my conservative talking points, but they don't really like, you know, this type of conversation about religion or the black community, things like that. Then you got some people who, you know, they agree with me because they just know me from Chicago. They know me from my side of town, and they like, man, I remember this dude. I'm glad to see you doing something different. So like, it really humbled me because shit, just seeing people buying something for different reasons and seeing that it can spread across shit, it can spread across circles that I'm not even a part of. That shit, it humbled me, bro. So I'm just appreciative.
Okay, cool. Let me do this real quick. We're gonna get back to Steve. Like I said, you brothers support that. We do need you brothers to, you know, help us move the ranks. Let me ask you this, man. As far as the ebook, because Steve was trying to tell me how to put it on Amazon. How much does Amazon take? You know, if you sell a book and the book is 99 cents, how much does Amazon take of that?
With 99 cents, it would be like, you'll get shit, I forgot. It might be 30%. They got a 30% option and a 70% option with the ebooks. On Amazon, you'll go through this company, like the subsidiary of Amazon, which is KDP Select. And it's an option where first you enter your tax information, then you enter what's the percentages of the royalties you want to make from the book. So for the cheap books, you're not gonna really see a lot, but the trade-off with that is the volume. So if you just release the book, you sell it for 99 cents. That's a strategy. You don't have to do that. You can sell it for whatever you want to sell it for. But if you sell it for cheap, when it first come out, it spike up in the ratings. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people they eat it up first. That's what you want. You want enough reviews and enough purchases to say that people are actually buying the book, and then you set it to the price you want to set it to.
Okay, so how many? If you get 1,000 sales at 99 cents, is that good?
Yeah, like any type of any sales is good, but as far as the numbers, shit, I don't even know, bro. I have to sit down and look at it.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna try to pull it up now. I can show you what I'm talking about.
Okay. Cool. All right, let me do this. We didn't get back onto the topic of the show. Yeah, so if you have a bestseller, actually, I'm gonna come up with mama write. How long did it take you to write the book?
It ain't a bestseller yet. Actually, I got to do a lot more work for it to be a bestseller. But it's based on the genre that I categorize this as a young adult self-help book. But I don't know how many young adult self-help books it is out there. So whatever genre you in, that's going to have an effect. It's going to have an impact on if you become a bestseller or not. Wait, your question was how long it took me to write a book? Maybe like a year, because we was joking about this since last year. I finished the book in maybe June, like around the end of June, but it took me a month to get the whole LLC set up. And once I got that ready, it was like, you can get started. Somebody who already got a book written, you can literally do this. And let me say this too, you don't have to incorporate to do this. You can you can do this as a sole proprietor. You don't have to. A lot of authors, they just publish it through Amazon, and Amazon has a company called CreateSpace. But if you do it through CreateSpace, the only disadvantage to that is if people look up who's the publisher, it's gonna say CreateSpace, and that don't really mean shit to the consumer. Like the person who supports you, they don't care who published it. It's a good look if they look for the publisher and it says the MAB Experience LLC. But I mean, only the snobs, only the real book critics, those are the people that'll turn their nose up to you if you publish through CreateSpace. But if you just starting out and you want to keep it simple, you can definitely do that. Okay. Like this, Amazon has opened the doors where you don't need to go through no traditional publisher. Because think about it like this: like I don't have no name, I don't have no big name that'll just automatically sell. So me trying to present this to a traditional publishing company, they would laugh my ass out the door. But man, times are changing. Like we need to get on this now. Everybody needs to get on this while the doors are opening. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me do this real quick. I do a shout out. My man just donated blue cheese, $12. Okay, so that's the most expensive super chat I got all day. I gotta give a Harlem real quick. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, maybe Harlem. Get y'all niggas a little something. Somebody echoing. Hold on. That's gonna be Marcus' ass. Man, he got the doo-doo wireless. All right, so listen, man. Let's get back on the show. Steve.
Yes, sir.
Steve, okay. Let me talk to you about this, man. When we're talking about these goddamn, weaves, right? There was a YouTuber, I'm not gonna call her name, okay? She's a YouTuber who is pro-black. Okay?
Okay.
It is her opinion that white people are albinoids, the devil, so on and so forth, right?
Yes.
White supremacy, it's keeping black people down.
Yes.
White people are not supposed to be trusted. This is her message.
Yes, sir.
But when you look at her, you would think that she would have, natural hair and all of this. But no. She is Weavy Ali, right?
Mm-hmm.
How can a person talk so much shit about white supremacy? Black men don't need to be with white women. You guys are beta male coons if you date white women. But here you are, weaved up from the sleeve up. Like, does that make any sense to you? Like, how can you preach that message and turn around and you don't have you're physically not what your message says?
Well, not that you forgot that she's on the white man's internet. She's on the white
man's...
Oh,
say it again.
She's on the white man's internet. She's using the white man's electricity. She's in the white man's house. She's bought probably her products from a white man's store. So it doesn't make any sense to me how you have all these things, but yet you buy from the thing that you are talking about. You talking bad about. Why support? I mean, she should be on a corner street talking, because we don't have Black Book and there's no Black YouTube out there or anything like that. So you sitting on the white man stuff talking about the white man it doesn't make any sense. And then wearing weave to look like the white man's woman. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, but again, I'm sure if you look at her, I don't know, if you look at her left hand, does she have a ring on her finger? O'Shea, did we lose you? Hey, Marcus, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What happened to O'Shea?
I don't know. I had dipped off myself. I pulled up the numbers from that other conversation, but no, the chick that he talking about, she just shaming, man. I already know where you going with it.
Well, no, but like, I'm saying, well, yeah, go ahead. I'm listening to you. Yeah, what's up?
Got all these expectations, but when you look at who they are, they not attracting the people that they claim they helping other people attract.
Yeah, and listen, I think everybody should have freedom of speech and say what they want to say and how they feel. But the women like this are more of a detriment because, you know, I get. See, one thing I was lucky enough to I was looking to have a mother that told me to judge every person off of how they treat you. Never judge anybody off of, like, for instance, if somebody's treating you bad, let's say it's a Spanish guy. I'm gonna use a white. If a Spanish guy is treating you bad, he's treating you bad. So I shouldn't like him because he's treating you bad, or should I not like him if he's treating me bad? You know what I mean? So when people do this, it's just, again, a lot of guys do that. Let me see. Is O'Shea back now? Okay, O'Shea, you back? What is this motherfucker eating? Is he eating the white man's ice cream?
The white man's ice cream.
The fuck is O'Shea eating?
Shut up, you fucking monkey.
See that shit?
You monkey ass nigga.
Hey, shout out to Gates 3 Designs. He said he just ordered a copy of the paperback. I appreciate it, bro.
Thanks, man.
That's love. That's love. Good job. That's love.
That's what we need to do, man. So let's get some more of them copies up, man. We got one brother bought a copy. All right, can we get another brother to buy a copy of Marcus's book? Let's help the brother get to the bestseller status.
O'Shea, I pulled them numbers up too if you want to see it, or I could save it for another hangout. It's up to you.
No, man, let's see it, man. We can see it. I ain't tripping.
All right, just to answer your question, because I do think that y'all should put How to Stop Simping in 24 Hours. That would be a good look on the on Amazon, and you can tie it in with other publishers, other books that's been published about a manosphere, and it'll all come up under like recommended feeds. You know what I'm saying? So we'll all kind of cross promote each other that way. Well, actually, Amazon to do it based off who the customer is buying. So hold on one second.
And while you niggas are waiting, you know what, nigga? I'm kind of tired of doing it. You know, tomorrow you niggas might not get a show.
All that ice cream probably making his ass sleepy and shit. You know I gotta fuck with you.
You monkey ass nigga. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so right now my ebook is priced at $4.99 US dollars. Now I'm getting 70% of that. After Amazon get they cut, I'll be getting $3.38 if you can see it like right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's because it's priced over $2.99. But let's say, for example, when I first released it at 99 cents, you can't release something at 99 cents and get a 70% royalty from it. They don't let you do that. So you can only choose 35% if it's under $2.99, and they gonna configure it. You know what I'm saying? So let's say if I set it back to 99 cents, if I have another 99 cent sale, you're right. I got that booty ass internet. My bad, bro. But so see, I had just changed to 35 cents. So if I sold the ebook for 99 cents, I would get a 35-cent royalty. So that's how that works. And you could, like I said, you could charge whatever you want to charge after KDP or after Amazon get they cut. You get the royalties from that.
Let me ask you this. I have a comic book. If you guys saw my comic in the How to Stop Simping in 24 Hours, the Dr. Action Freelance Ronin just ordered a hard copy. Man, that's 2 sales. He got you a player.
Appreciate it.
So here's what I have. I have a comic that I'm trying to sell called Dr. Action. It's actually, if you guys saw Dr. Action versus the single. Oh, Irvin just bought the book. Oh, he already buy it already? I think Irvin already knew about it already. Irvin Pegwas.
Appreciate it. Let me know what you think too, man. I appreciate it.
What's the name of his Facebook page? Marcus. I'll post it right here. Stylish Life. But I want to post my comic on there. Do you have to post your comic on? Can you post it on Amazon?
Yeah, they have a company called Create Space, and so Create Space is owned by Amazon. That's where you would publish your paperbacks. But the disadvantage, hey, shout out to Angry Man in the building. What's going on?
What's up, man?
What's up, fam?
What's up, man?
Who with you?
Actually, for a comic book though, you may want to do Ingram Spark because the setback to Amazon is they only do paperbacks. So let's say if you want a hard copy, I mean, you don't want a hard copy of a comic book, but like that comic book type of material, Amazon or Create Space, they wouldn't offer that. So you have to go through like a different, what they call POD, a print on demand company. And a company like Ingram Spark, they will probably have that.
Okay, because my Dr. Action comic is the shit.
Can you release it? Look, I ain't familiar with it. Like, let me know. Can you have you ever seen a comic book ebook? Do they do that?
No, but I can be the first nigga to do it.
Oh, hey, bro, jump on this shit. If you could do that, you could definitely do that through KDP Select. That's also another Amazon company.
Shout out to Sherelle. She just bought the book. Shout out. My man Irvin Pegg just donated $10. Hold him. Shout out to that nigga. I mean that brother, because he can shout out to your player.
Shout out to Sherelle. Yeah, you got your comic book and How to Stop Simping in 24 Hours, bro. That'll do numbers on Amazon. And for the people that donate to your channel,
stop. Don't tell them, dog. Just
hey,
like I say, hey, dog, you right, and I love what you're saying, Marcus. But he, look, you got to speak to him and Banana, and he ain't trying to listen. So
he's doing it for the people, like, and that's a very honorable thing. It's good that we got it for the free, but people like me, people like Steve, Angry Man, like we'll support just off the strength of who you are and what the Negro Manosphere is. So, I mean, hey, get it, bro. That could be funds that's going back into the Negro Manosphere.
Okay. I'm considering it. I'm considering hitting y'all with a action-packed novel myself. I actually can write it a little bit. Don't get it. I got articles on there. I can write. I could put them out there with the best of them. So I got 26 articles I've written on the Negro Manosphere. So I actually can write shit. I just don't do it. But I might follow suit, man. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably follow suit to put out a book and put it out sometime soon. But let me do this. Let me get back to the Angry Man. We on topic with, do black men prefer when black women wear weave? Now, Angry Man, I know you were in the conscious community for some time. I know that they kind of didn't really look too good up on that, and you did get into a kind of a debate in a group hangout, similar something like this, with the Angel Ramirez and another woman that's a weave wearer who's a pro-black. I mean, let me ask you this: Do you think that black men like black women who wear weave? Are we concerned with that?
You know what? I think that for the most part, most time dudes don't care until it becomes a problem. Until it starts becoming an issue. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I feel like, now me personally, my girl, she don't have to do that. But if she was to start like wearing weaves and shit, I probably would have a problem with it.
Why?
Because it's pointless. Like, it's pointless. Like, you got hair in your head. Why are you doing that?
Well, what if I say, hey, I'm trying to use it as a protective mechanism?
That's a lie.
Why?
Because it's a lie. Protective mechanism from what? From the sun? From what?
Okay, hold on. I'll tell you what I'm about to do. I'm about to bring on a girl right now because I have these kind of superpowers where I can just hold on a second. Let me. I'm gonna hit up my friend. She from New Orleans. I'm gonna send her the link. I'm gonna send her a link and ask if she's, she got the little Snapchat filter thing on with the little, a little flower filter. She's that kind of chick. So I'm gonna try to get her on here and explain why they do that. Steve, don't try to go in. Don't go in. We can't have another one of them slave deal.
Yo, I was thinking about that shit yesterday.
Dude.
Slave would Steve would be able to
slave world. What was it called?
Slave land.
Slave land.
He would be able to beat niggas.
I said, dude, can white folks be there too, beat niggas? Of course. I said, okay, hold on. I said,
that's
what
what
up, Handy
really
rapper? I ain't seen you in a long time. All right, listen. I see Tippy the raw vegan in there. Hey, Tippy, go in the comment section and look at this. Y'all see what I wrote?
Yeah.
Hey Tippy, go ahead and read that, okay? Love you. I'm about to get this. I'm gonna get this female to see if she'll come on and explain why women wear. I gotta hear it from a woman's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then so well, while we're waiting for that, what did you guys think of the McGregor fight? Man, I didn't get a chance to read it. Watch it.
Yeah, that shit was a joke.
I predicted it, bro. I mean, I ain't even gonna get into the whole if it was rigged or not. All I'm gonna say is I was betting on Mayweather because McGregor was in his domain. You know what I'm saying? I just left it at that.
It's two entirely different things, man. Like anybody that has ever been a fighter knows. Okay, when you dealing with mixed martial arts and you're dealing with boxing, the level of conditioning is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be entirely different because you got to realize as an MMA fighter, you may box a little bit, but at some point you're going to be on the ground. And you can pretty much get that. That's the whole reason for clinching in boxing. When you clinch another fighter, the reason you clinching is to get a little brief rest when you grab them.
Right.
So you looking at somebody, McGregor, who is fighting MMA style, he doesn't have to have a certain level of conditioning. He might have tried to train for it for this fight, but you talking about fighting against somebody who always trains for that level of conditioning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a different thing. It'd be just like if you put Mayweather in MMA, Mayweather would lose.
Right.
Because he's not that practiced. He's not that in his groundwork. So all McGregor gotta do is get him on the ground and it's over,
Right.
But I knew it was gonna happen like that. By the 8th or 9th round, McGregor looked like he was about to pass out,
How was his hand speed? I didn't see the fight. Like, because he had like, the highlights. Like
he was hitting him. He was hitting him.
He actually keep up.
Yeah, I didn't actually watch the fight, but I seen like a bunch of different screenshots where he caught Mayweather.
I seen some of the highlights, man. It seemed like he was fast enough to keep up with him.
Yeah, he was fast enough to keep up with him. He's just he's not a boxer,
Oh, okay. Well, I think he did pretty good, man. Just for first time out fighting somebody like Mayweather for the first time.
Damn straight he did. He went 10 rounds.
Yeah.
He's not a boxer and he went 10 rounds with a boxer. That shit got Mayweather looking crazy. Anybody who knows anything about boxing knows that guy, even though he won, it got him looking crazy.
Shit. That nigga won $100 million.
They both got paid though. So they both won, really.
So let me see this here. I'm waiting on hold on a second. JR Meadows. Stop the show. Hey dog, why every time you come into this chat? Here she go. Why do you always put MGTOW life? Like, that's the first thing you say. You don't never say, what's up? How you doing? MGTOW life. That's what you do, nigga. Why do you do that, dumb man? That shit is dumb, dude. Stop doing that gay ass shit. Every time you come in this motherfucker, like you sound like a. Anyways, Unika.
Hold up, I'm walking up these stairs. I can hear you.
What's up with your water?
What we got to do?
Hey, let me ask you something real quick, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why do black women wear weave, in your opinion?
Oh, it's so many different reasons why.
Okay.
Because, hold up, dog trying to feel vicious. Get your liberty ass in here.
I remember her. I'm not messing with her, yo.
Yeah, she cool.
Who just said what? Who just said that? Who talking
Hold
that shit?
on, Steve. Wait, this is my friend. She's gonna tell us why black women wear weave.
So, I mean, I wear weave. This is my real hair. It's
Uh-huh.
long as shit. Protective styling, color. It just depends.
So
Some people wear because they bald head.
So let me ask you this. Would you say that black women wear weave because black men want black women wearing weave because they don't like their natural hair?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I know a lot of women that wear weave because of the men that they talk to. Black men don't fuck with their real hair. It's like they'll tell us, take that out your head. But if you don't have hair like me, you don't got this curly shit, then they're like, damn, you need to put a perm in your shit.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go get that shit done. I've seen it, you know. So, yeah, I would say that could. It may not be the main reason why.
Okay.
But it plays part for sure.
Okay, so let's let Angry Man get in on this. Steve, I know you waiting.
Go to Steve first. I'm not messing with her.
No.
I remember her from last time.
I just want to know why you hate yourself so much.
Look, and she got like the little gap in her teeth. Women with gap in their teeth mean as shit. I'm not. No, you go to Steve first.
Why y'all hate yourselves so much?
I'm good with it.
Why y'all hate yourselves so much?
You good though. You good.
He want to know, do you consider, do you hate yourself because you wear, I mean, do you hate yourself because you wear weave?
Who, me? Oh no, baby. I make wigs, baby. Let me tell you something. I could go from looking like this. I could walk in that room right there, come out with something short and blind on, be like, damn.
But
come out with something long and curly or long and straight, be like, damn. She looks like a different bitch every time I see her.
Can you ask her how we gonna go swimming, take a shower, or I'll be able to pull your hair then?
Well, she said she has real hair. She said that's her real hair right there.
Yeah, but okay, wait. But why is it that you black women wear weave but then have the nerve to say you want a real man when you ain't real yourself?
But I am real myself because I could take that motherfucking wig off like I did the other night when I went and got in that poop.
Yeah, but you lying though. Yeah, but you lying though to the man, right?
How am I lying? If he see, let me tell you something. When I meet a man, when we first start dating, he gonna see me like this. He gonna see me as fucked up as it could possibly get. Before he see as good as it's gonna be. You feel me? Because I need to know what you're around here for. I do the reverse from what other people do. I put off an impression that's so bad. I be like, why you fucking with me? Like, I need you to really explain to me why you fucking with me right now, because it's not making no sense to me.
Oh my god!
Long time ago. But if they stick around, that's when I know that that's the nigga I need to fuck with.
But maybe you just sticking around to get the pussy though, and then once you get the pussy, you gone.
Let me tell you one thing about me. Me dealing with sex. If I want to fuck, I'm gonna fuck. If I don't want to fuck, it ain't not a goddamn thing you can do to make it.
He might be marinating the pussy though. He might be fucking somebody else till you come around and give him the pussy.
No, that's actually not true. My last serious relationship, which I'm currently going through the ins and outs of as we speak, he set the bar so high. I don't really think another nigga could even really fuck with that. So to be real, I don't take 99%.
So he didn't buy you any dinners then. He was a good man. He didn't buy you any dinners or drinks.
Who? Before
you.
He set the bar so high. He didn't even ask me about sex until after we was engaged.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. He said the bar. Wait. Let me get this straight.
Look at
Stop the show.
Hold on. Uniqua. Let me ask you this. Stevie, hold on, Steve. Wait.
He didn't fuck me.
Hold on, wait a minute, Uniqua. Hold on, Uniqua. Hold on. I seen you. You're a pretty girl. Nice body and everything. You know, you thick. You mean to tell me that he didn't ask you to fuck until after?
I mean, when it came down to no, he respected my boundary.
What the fuck does that got to do with respecting your ass?
We didn't fuck. It wasn't about sex. He built a relationship so strong with me. I was trying to ask him to fuck, and he was telling me no.
Wait. Stop the show. Where's Angry Man? Hold on a second, baby. Hold on. Angry Man, you got to turn back on your camera on this one, dog. I need you to come back. That nigga done left. Marcus done left. I done left us in here.
I'm here.
Hold on. So you asking this nigga, because you knew we got to come back and do a show. Just me and you. We got to, because this is too good.
You need to bring that cake on the show too.
You mean to tell me you asking him to fuck you? And you're not a bad looking woman by any means. And he's telling you, wait a minute, I'm not gonna fuck you because I want to wait till we get married. Is that what you're talking about?
That's not what he said. No,
okay, what did he say?
How it went. But he didn't pressure me for sex till after he was already my fiance. And even then, we didn't fuck until a couple of months after we was engaged. So when you niggas be coming at me and they be like, "Oh, pussy, nigga, what?"
Got a Russell Wilson, bro.
He's a Russell Wilson, yeah.
But hear this though. I feel what y'all thinking right now. I feel that 100%. But that nigga have never heard the word no from me ever.
Wait. Can I ask you a question? Do you have any kids?
No. No kids. Only his children, my stepchildren.
Wait. So hold on. Wait a minute. This is getting good. Hold on, stop the show. That was a prophet of thought series. You come in. Hold on, wait. We just talking. We just talking, baby. So we just talking.
I'm telling you, boy.
Hold on a second. We just talking. So wait a minute. I want to make sure I got this right. And I'm always glad when you come by and stop by because you always bring some fire to the show. So you mean that this dude, he has kids already, so he already used to getting some pussy, right? It ain't like he got you. You know, you're a young woman and shit. You know, you ain't got no kids. So, but he's like, even though he didn't already have some pussy and have multiple. How many kids do you have? You don't mind me asking.
He has 2 children by the same woman.
2, right?
Who was his ex-wife.
2. So he been married, meaning that he was in the same house with some pussy, and all of a sudden, when he got with you, he's like, you know what? I want to wait until we get engaged and wait about 35,000 years before we can fuck.
Cupcake.
No, that lady, the lady he had children with was his high school sweetheart. That was a long-term relationship. So besides that fact, it was also distance involved. But that's besides the fact. Fact of the matter is, he set the bar high in the event of respecting my boundary as well.
Well, let's let Marcus get involved in this. Hey, Marcus,
from New Orleans.
Marcus, how do you feel about what she's saying, man?
I kind of came in on the end of it, but first I thought it was Wilson. But now she's saying that, you know, the guy. Let me make sure I understand correctly. You saying that he's divorced again?
What you say?
Kind of hard to hear you, man.
He is from the same woman.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
I don't know, man. And he ain't trying to make no moves with you?
No, they've had sex now, but before because she said he set the bar high by pretty much simping out and not trying to hit that ass for a long time.
But he didn't simp out though. That's the thing about it.
He didn't. Okay.
So
let me ask you this.
That's not. You'll have to know. I guess you had to have been there, but I'm listening.
Okay, he has a question. Go ahead and ask the question, Marcus.
In this part when you said if it's somebody you want to fuck, you're gonna fuck them, like ain't no ifs, ands, or buts with that. So is this one of them guys or not?
Is he one of them guys? If I want to fuck, I'm gonna fuck him.
I'm not asking like have you messed around with him. I'm just saying like
Oh,
Y'all
yeah. Definitely. He doesn't hear the word no.
Well, then let me ask you this a question then, just real quick, and we'll go to Angry Man. I just want to ask a question.
Because I
If
don't know
he
if
said,
I'll turn down some sex from somebody that he bad with like that.
It's like he most dudes that I come across, if I ain't talking about fucking, them niggas ain't trying to talk. You understand? Until that's at least until they get to know me. Real talk. Until they get to know me, if I ain't talking about fucking, they ain't trying to talk. But him, he got to know me first. He became my best friend before he took it that way.
Your best friend.
Hey, as cliche as that shit is, it works. Because I'm still here.
so wait a minute. If he set this bar so high, why are y'all having relationship problems right now? I'm just because if he set the bar so
factors that's not of him.
his
that
baby
is
mama,
affecting
his
the
wife,
relationship.
his ex-wife, his current wife,
Oh, his what?
his current
His
wife,
ex-wife.
ex-wife. Is that what it is?
Best friend.
Ex-wife.
Okay, so his ex-wife is now trolling you. Is that right?
Oh, she ain't trolling me. I done already let her know she can catch these hands whenever.
Oh, yeah, he got a
Okay,
ghetto
stop the show.
one,
Stop the show.
too.
Stop the show.
What?
Stop the show. Hold on. Stop the show. Stop the show.
Oh God.
Angry
It
Man,
ain't- it's not her.
you.
It's
I know
other
you
things
typically
that's
been
taking place.
having something to say when you get something like that, and you sitting there just eating, chicken strips and shit. You mean to tell me you don't want to weigh in on this player? This is a prime opportunity for the Angry Man
Hey,
to speak.
because
Man.
I'm gonna keep
really
it
waiting.
real. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna tell you what it is and what it ain't.
Okay. While Unique was on, I'm gonna try to bring on somebody else. So I'm gonna try to go scrounge up like Jimmy or somebody, and go ahead and weigh in on it, Angry Man, if you can.
Only part of that whole conversation I heard that I thought was bullshit was the best friend part. That's the only thing.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
Why
I
is
know
that?
so.
Let me ask you that.
Because
I mean,
dudes
you
don't
might
have women
educate
as
me
best
on
friends.
something.
Dudes don't have women as best friends, man.
Well, I'm not saying. Oh, I didn't say I'm about to pull up and play NBA 2K with the nigga.
Then y'all ain't friends. Y'all ain't
You
friends.
developed a bond in a relationship that was unlike any other bond or relationship I ever developed before. Now,
Then
right,
say
it could have been game. I ain't tripping. It worked.
You said it worked.
It worked. I'm still here.
He's just fucking you, lady. He's just
He might
trying
be.
to get the pussy from you. You need to
He
listen to
ain't
the
gotta
old
try.
man.
Shit, I throw it at his ass.
Oh, he don't know. He just, young lady from the bayou.
I ain't slow.
Hey,
My
Cher.
daddy already
Cher.
told me.
Oh, Cher. Any
But
man.
sometimes that's all we be looking for too.
Any man that tells you
we
he
know.
wants to be your friend and not try to fuck you is a very
Ain't no man
dishonest
gonna
man.
try to be your friend. Any man that's your friend want to fuck. Whether he try now or later, he gonna want to fuck.
He is playing games
I'm
with
no
you, young
idiot.
lady.
So
He
You
wants you
know
to
what?
watch
You
his
could be right,
kids.
but that's no hell no.
okay, but let's kind of get back to the weave.
It ain't even about that.
Let's get back to the
Oh
weave
yeah, we
part.
done
If we
got all
can.
off topic.
Yeah, let's get back to the weave part. So you're saying that a lot of black women wear weave because black men want them to have that weave. Otherwise, they don't want them, right?
Yeah, that's true for a lot of women. A lot of women feel that way because I've even seen men say that to women. I just was like, oh, she good because he yeah, I've seen it, and it's very disrespectful because y'all confuse us. Because you tell us, oh, I want a natural this, I want a natural that, but then you turn around and you pick the fakest bitch that's around. It's like, damn.
So wait a minute. So you mean black men are picking fake ass hoes on purpose?
I think that's how. I mean, they get what y'all like. I ain't trying. I'm not anti. If I'm like this. If you're gonna do something to enhance yourself, then you do that.
Enhance.
But, hey, that's what some women do.
Enhance. That's a lie.
Enhance.
A lie. You lie.
How
Say
is it a
right.
lie?
Okay,
Steve. They upgrading on that
but
ass.
you still
bullshit.
Like it,
wait. Were you born with that?
Like
Would you? No. If you wasn't born with that shit, you're lying, young lady. Don't lie, old man Grady.
But
Don't
y'all lie
lie.
to us all the time.
Wait, you can't
Shout out
ask
to
for
Nick
real
Pirate.
man.
He just bought Marcus's
Men
book.
call it-
He just bought a paperback. Shout out to Nick for that, man. Appreciate you too. That's 4 sales today on the stream. So thank you guys.
You have no right to ask for a real man being fake. You have no right to ask for a real man or bitch about a man being dishonest with you when you're coming into the relationship. So here's me with my weave beard. So because I have my weave beard and everything, that means I'm honest, right? I'm an honest guy because I got a weave beard. So this is my natural me, right? So what say you, young lady?
I'm not knocking what you saying. You got every right to feel that way. But if I want to wear weave today, I'm gonna wear weave today. And if you don't like it, he ain't gotta look at it.
Yeah, but you can't complain if he's not being honest with you. So if he says he's not fucking someone and he's fucking someone, you can't get mad at him.
If he's not being honest with me and I find out he's not being honest with me, I'm gonna be an ain't shit ass motherfucker just like him.
But you ain't honest. You are not honest coming into the relationship. How can you ask for honesty, young lady?
What does he have on, man? I just saw that.
This is my old man Grady weave. It's my weave.
Do you have a weave beard?
Yeah, I got a weave beard.
He gonna see all that beforehand.
You need your ass
my
whooped, Steve.
that ain't my problem.
I'm saying you women got the nerve to want a real man when y'all are lying sacks of shit. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are lying ass women expecting a man to be real. Huh?
So y'all not liars.
No, a real man's gonna just tell you I want to fuck you. That's what a real man's gonna tell you. But you got a guy
the ones I appreciate the most.
Exactly. But you got one that's like, well, you're my sun, moon, and star, and we're the best of friends, and we can take bubble baths.
You're my soulmate.
Yeah, you're my soulmate. You're everything to me.
Bubble bath.
I've never met a good woman like you in my life.
He is. I have look. That nigga that's a different type of nigga. That's all I really can say about that one. He got the game good. You feel me? Because it works. That's all I can say about that. It might be game. He might be bullshitting me, but I'm all right with that right now. I've realized that I'm not an idiot. My daddy done told his daughters very well. I know when I'm dealing with some bullshit and when I'm not.
I'm just
Y'all hear
listening.
that? You can run game if you the man. Y'all hear that shit, right?
Say it again.
All niggas do. I ain't man. Let me
No. A real man's gonna tell you that he just fucking you first because there's no value in you until he get the pussy. That's what a real man's gonna tell you.
Right.
A fake one is gonna buy you dinners and drinks and tell you how beautiful and special you are. That's the fake motherfucker.
Well, my fake one bought me an engagement ring.
How much he spend? How much the cake spend? How much he spend?
The first ring?
The cake
Was it
the first?
One ring?
What?
He said, how much did the cake spend?
Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
This right cupcake here. Moment is being brought to you by NyQuil, the nighttime symphony medicine, coughing, aching, stiff head fever, serious medicine from Vicks. See, this is why you niggas need to get cubic zirconium. Do not buy these bitches real shit. This is where y'all fucking up. Listen to old man Grady. Grady love you.
But at the same time, that's why you got to get you a woman that can do both.
How much were the rings that he spent on you? How much were the rings? You said you got you 2 rings?
Well, I was just in the living area right here.
How much did he spend on you?
They're timing for them to make the roof out. Bad timing. She should have never done that. She knew this was coming for about 2 weeks.
I said that.
And they poor guys first, and I feel bad for the people.
I think she's doing something. Hold on.
Yeah. Hey, any man buys more than 1 ring, he need to go to the store and get a blow pop ring. But I bet you this cake spent a lot of money.
That was about what I wanted.
How much you want to bet, Angry Man? He bought her 2 rings.
Oh, I know he spent about 20 racks.
What silly motherfucker is going to buy 2 fucking? How much were the rings? How much were the rings?
Silly?
How much were the rings?
That's not silly. Why that's wait? I want to know why that's silly. First of all, secondly, the answer that I have to your dilemma is for you to just find you a woman that's comfortable in her own skin. She can.
How much?
I'm gonna weigh in now. Can I weigh in now?
Okay.
What do you think?
It's silly because it's fiscally irresponsible.
Thank you.
Not if you got it like that.
Ooh, bullshit. It's still irresponsible if you got it. It is tricking if you got it.
Tricking.
Hey, listen, I'm not tripping. But like I say,
of course not. You the recipient.
But the point in me saying all of that is that he has no worries as far as anything that a lot of these men got to worry about dealing with their woman. He ain't got to worry about none of that. He got
Why don't you have to
everything
worry
he
about that though? I mean, why is it that he don't have to worry about that, but you worried about his ex-wife?
I'm not worried about his ex-wife.
I mean, because you said that's the reason why y'all can't be together.
O'Shea,
No, that's not what I said.
how many rings did she buy him? Can you ask her
You
that?
said that, and I said that there were other reasons as to why we are.
Okay, that's true.
Ask her that question.
So let me ask you this: do you know how much the ring cost that he's purchasing for you?
The other one?
Yeah, the other one.
The first one was almost 20. The other one is probably gonna be almost 30.
I told you.
And how much did she buy him? How much did she buy him a ring, O'Shea?
Excuse me? Did I buy him a ring? Yes, I have rings for him.
But
I bought him the ring he wanted. I have to get it sized up so it can be shipped out this way.
Cupcaking.
Let me tell you something, O'Shea.
He gets spoiled too, just like I do.
Didn't I say that it probably was 20 racks? The force is strong in this one.
What a cake.
Is he a cake, Steve?
Well, yeah. Now let me ask you this: if he bought you a lollipop ring, would you accept that?
Hell no.
No. Hold on, here we go. That's a major question. If he got you a lot, she cut the fuck off now. When I asked the question, she jumped the fuck off now. See that shit? See that shit? See, this is what I'm telling these motherfuckers. No, no. Wait, we can't hear it now.
I'm here. My bad. That was my fault.
So if he got you a ring, a lollipop ring, would you accept that?
I told him I didn't want a ring. I told him I wanted a tattoo.
What?
A tattoo? Hey, Angry Man, O'Shea, what'd you say about wearing tattoos? See? Angry Man.
I didn't want a ring. I didn't care about that. He wanted that. I
Let me
didn't
tell you
even want a
something.
wedding.
Let me tell you something. Every single
wedding.
time a woman came into my tattoo shop talking about getting a tattoo with a dude's name on it, you know what I told them? I said, now, are you sure? Because tattoos last longer than relationships.
Right. I know, but the point of the matter is, I didn't care about a ring. I didn't want one. I don't give a fuck about that. I told him to bring it back so we can go buy another house.
Did he sit down when he pee?
No.
You spend that money on a ring?
Huh?
You said you rather have him put it on property or a house or something, so you let him spend money on rings instead of the house or something that'll be more like Angry Man say, fiscally responsible.
It's not too late to bring that back, love.
My
thing is this: it's not about the money. What you think? I'm gonna turn his proposal down? No, I'm gonna accept it, but then we're gonna go have a talk, and I'm gonna say, well, hey, babe, we can do this. I'm gonna make sure my kids' future is straight. I'm gonna make sure the accounts is lined up. I'm gonna make sure we got an emergency fund. I'm gonna make sure I do
your
my
kids.
part, do his part.
Those ain't your kids.
Well, they are mine.
Now you want to claim them. Now you want to claim something that's not yours.
They're my stepchildren.
Oh man.
Let me ask you this: Why don't you have a guy? Hold on 1 second, because you're not. I mean, why don't you have a guy that don't have no kids like you? Like, why are you? Why are you with a dude? I mean, like, you're young. How old are you?
I'm 22.
22
young woman, right?
Yeah.
Why can't you get with a dude that ain't got no kids? You ain't got to deal with all that drama with this. You could just get a dude that's like on the come up like you, maybe a little bit older. Y'all can make your own family. Why you want to get and jump into a ready-made family with this? Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
You got some young
it's not that I wanted to jump into a ready-made family. It's more of the fact that I wanted to be with him.
How old is he?
Whatever came with
got
him.
that good. That's what that is.
I know. How old is he? Because you got that young, tight whippersnapper. How old is he? Is he in his 30s? How old is he?
He's 37.
Oh, I told you that.
That nigga is laying pipe like Super Mario.
He just go. Look. Put my thumb in the booty hole. Let me get it on right.
Did you say put your thumb in the booty hole?
That's what he did to her. She liked that shit. Look at she laughing. See, y'all don't know about laughter.
Let me ask you this.
See, she liked that shit. See, I told you.
No further comments.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I already
listening.
know what
Somebody
it
had a
is.
question.
She liked that shit, dog. I told you, he turned her out, man. He flipped her.
Did he eat your
He
booty
ain't turned
like
me out.
groceries?
He
That
licked your
man
booty,
didn't
though.
turn me out.
I bet you licked
Let
your
me tell
booty,
you
though, didn't he?
something.
Did he lick your
eat your booty?
That man didn't turn me out. I've done.
Now to answer that
Let me
question,
tell you something. I've given him.
Did he
I've
lick
given
your
him
booty?
more experiences than he's ever had.
Did he lick your booty?
Like groceries?
Of course.
He gonna lick the
Hold
booty.
on, man.
That's not why. I don't even care.
I'm not gonna be bringing you on my
Put the
show. You getting
thumb
your ass
in
ate and shit.
The booty. I told you guys.
I'm a Baptist. I can't be dealing with people.
Hey.
But I
You got
don't care for
one.
that though. So that's not like y'all.
These
are
niggas
so
on here eat
off
booty too. The
mark.
one next to you, the
It's
light skinned dude next to you, he's really good at it, man. He's probably
He got a
practicing right now,
swirl.
eating broccoli and shit.
That
That bald headed
doesn't turn
motherfucker right
me
there.
on.
In the booty hole.
That
That
doesn't do
bald-headed
anything
monkey?
for me.
This nigga.
That
can
don't do
find him
nothing
over.
for me.
We can find him over in slavery. What's a slavery world? What do you call it?
I mean that y'all
Slavery
kind of
land?
off track though, because sex don't do nothing for me. I've had a great sex life. He can't
Sex
do
don't
nothing
do
to me
that
that
for
I've
you.
been done before. Nah, I mean I've had an amazing sex life. That don't you can't
Oh, yeah.
dignify
Amazing.
me
You're
no
just
more.
22 years old. How many
Oh yeah,
fucking
watch
have you
this.
been fucking?
Hold on. 'Cause
God
you just said
damn.
some, hold on, because you just said some bullshit. I got a call on it.
Okay,
Hold
what
on.
You think? Hey,
Hold
throw
on.
it out there. Throw it out
Hold
there.
on. So are you willing right now at this moment
Mm-hmm.
to trade a dude with good sex for a dude that got whack sex?
I'm not tripping because either way it go, I still
Oh,
gonna end up
shit.
showing a nigga something anyway.
Shit.
I've
the
never been with a
thumb in
dude I
the
didn't have
booty
to show
hole.
something to. So I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to having to show a nigga something.
I hear you talking.
Wait. Did you ever have a daddy in your life? Or you just raised by mom?
I did.
You did have a daddy? So your daddy approved of you fucking a 37-year-old man?
She grown.
Nah,
still.
they haven't met yet, but I am grown. He has respect my mom.
Well, I know. Wait.
He
Daddy
knows
always
how
gonna be
old
daddy.
he is, but they haven't met.
Oh man, he like, dude, he tearing that pussy up, boy.
Does he know? Does he know how old the dude is?
Yeah, you know he killing that.
Yeah, she's right. So he 27, daddy. He 27.
Nah, I ain't tell him that. I tell the truth to my people. They know I always did date older guys. He's not the oldest guy I've ever been with.
What's the oldest guy you ever been with?
40
He's
something.
probably now, he's probably now like 48 now.
He put the
Nigga
thumb
probably
in the booty hole.
Them old players. Them
Old player.
I always did date older guys. So
Yeah.
when at first I was gonna bring this guy home, he was in his 40s, in his early 40s, and my mama asked me how old he was, and I told her.
How old were you?
I was 20.
He spread them booty
ago.
cheeks open. Ooh,
That nigga had on a short set and some Sunday shoes. Came to pick up, had a bunch of keys. Said, hold on.
Yeah, he like, I'm gonna get
Actually,
this monkey meat.
Let me get the key to this Cadillac.
And he played some old 70 music when y'all were fucking around and shit.
Yeah.
Then it
Look,
slowed down.
Steve, soon as he turned the ignition, all you heard was
Nah. Not that one. He probably like 48 or something, not 40. He older than 45.
Yeah, he got that
He
monkey.
died or something?
Did he die?
I mean, old age?
No.
Now watch this. Hold on.
He was
Hold
crazy.
on. Let me ask her a question,
He was
'cause she
having
trying to
contracts
say-
and all that shit that I ain't have time for. So we end up
She
going
trying
our
to say
separate
he ain't an
ways.
old
was too
school
violent.
nigga.
He was too violent. Y'all was boxing.
He was the type of nigga that you see. He was always in a 5-piece suit with the cufflinks always shining. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
He'll
hold
kill
on. So
your
she
cat
trying
with
to
the
say,
waves in
let
his
me ask you
head.
something. Do we wear a hat with it?
Some
No
gator
hat with
boots, some gator
No
shoes.
hat.
No hat with it? Do we got a gold tooth? Do we got a
No,
gold tooth?
hell no.
Do we got a city in front of his name?
No.
Wait, did he got what? What's his name?
There's a city in front of his name.
A respectable
Like New York.
a very
Oh, like
accomplished
Chicago.
Man,
Friday.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Because see, hold on, I know the type of dude she talking about. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in the car with him and one of his songs come on and he do this?
He was not a rapper.
Hey, did he change out his 8-track player and everything? He didn't have a disc. He had 8 tracks and shit.
Nah, he was the owner of a construction company.
Oh, hey, when he pushed your knees to your shoulders, you were like, "Damn, daddy." He's like, "Yeah, girl." He made you call him daddy, didn't he?
Shut up.
Yeah. Hey, when you on the phone with him, he made
He call you baby
touch it.
girl. He call you baby girl.
Yeah, go.
Hey, she get Hey, did he make you touch yourself on the phone when you was on the phone with him? He's like, baby, touch that pussy for me.
Oh
He
God,
took-
no.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
How many new photos did you send him of your titties and your pussy? Huh?
I always send new photos to any man I'm with. They get
Yeah,
videos,
yeah.
photos. They
Oh, videos and photos?
Well, wait for everybody to see. Let's see how that ass look. Why don't you take the camera and scroll down so everybody can see how that ass look? Let's see how that ass look.
Not
Hey,
naked.
we just saying though. I mean, we don't bite. We just want to see what you
ain't my
working
nigga.
with.
You don't
Man,
listen to what I'm working with.
like I can't be the way you dealing with shit. I'll make your toes curl, baby girl. Put your finger
I
in the
heard that
booty.
before.
Oh.
Oh my God.
If I had $1 every time I heard that.
Yeah, I'll make it toes curl like the Wicked Witch on the Wizard of Oz and shit. When the house landed on the bitch, I'll make it toes curl, girl.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
She did one of them old school players.
Yeah, he old school. Yeah, he left his shoes. He left his socks on, didn't he? When he was tearing that pussy up, he
Did he
left
have
his
a
socks
crease
on.
in his pants? Did he have a crease? That's all I want to know. Yes, he did, didn't he? Yes, he did.
Creature I was talking about.
How many rings? How many rings did he have on? How many rings did he have on his hand?
How many rings did he have to pick out of your booty hole because one got caught in there when he was putting his finger in his booty hole? How many rings got caught in there?
He wasn't even freaky like that.
Yeah. Oh, he wasn't freaky like that? But the new one freaky like that, huh?
Hold on, Steve. I got one more question to ask. Just one more question to ask. Did he have a long pinky fingernail?
Hey, did you let him put the tip in your ass? I mean, I know you did anal with him. Did you let him do anal? Yeah.
Was he do whatever he want to do?
Oh, so he did. So he's the one that penetrated you first. Did he get the asshole first, or was you? Who got the asshole first?
That's a whole nother conversation.
Oh yeah. Hey, did he spit? Did he spit in it first to slide it in, or did he use?
Man, you getting a little bit too nasty with that booty hole shit. Dude. You need to go bring her to your channel with that shit, man.
Oh my
You
God.
feel me? Don't worry about all that.
I'll give you her Facebook.
I need to know too much. Look, if you ain't there, it don't matter.
That's how y'all men got to do shit.
Okay, look. I got one more question about the old school player. Was his name Rufus? That's all I want to know.
Was his name Rufus?
His name Rufus. Rufus or Theotis.
Oh God.
Hey, was he the kind when after he nutted, did he get up or did he take a towel and wipe you off? What kind of man?
We went got in the shower.
Oh, okay. All right.
He was older, but he looked younger than y'all do right now.
I guess eating ass do make you young, huh?
Yeah, put the finger in the booty hole.
Hey Marcus, man, how you feel about that? Because you young. She's talking about her nigga was 87 years old, a little younger than you, man. I mean, you don't take no offense to that
Nigga
shit.
said 87.
I'm sorry, he's 86.
He could have passed for about his age. I talk to guys that's my age, and it'd be cool, but they'd be all over the place. So I don't have time for none of that. I need somebody.
Would he be eating booty pretty good too?
Booty that young too. Let me tell you something. If I
your booty ate her
sexually, and I want something done, it's not going to be a word no, because they're not going to hear the word no.
Did you like it better when he did it in the morning time or at nighttime? Would you like best?
I have sex any time of the day.
Okay, so well, how many times do y'all have phone sex?
I don't need to have phone sex. I could just pull up.
Okay. Oh, you don't make any video?
I don't. Do I make videos? I don't make videos, but are there some? Yes.
You say don't make?
Now, have you ever eaten any pussy for him?
Yeah, I'm bisexual.
Yeah. Wait. Let me guess. Did he start like letting you taste your own pussy juices first, or you already?
I was bisexual before I met them.
Oh, okay. All right. Why you? This how you ask questions, man.
They ain't turned me out.
Oh,
okay,
hey, that
nasty shit, man. All that. Y'all know this is still Sunday, man.
Y'all think I'm just all hypnotized and shit. But when the reality of it is, sometimes a woman just want to do what she want to do too.
As a lesbian, I understand. I understand. As a lesbian, I feel you.
Sometimes a woman just want to do what a woman want to do. It ain't got nothing to do with the nigga.
Oh, so you bring women to him? So you bring chicks into the bedroom with you?
Yeah.
Oh, she down. She a good woman. She automatically a good woman.
What?
So you go out and find him women sometimes?
I don't have to find them. They find me.
Oh, and then you bring them home to him, and y'all both have
him.
Man, hey, O'Shea, she got the thumbs up now. Thumbs up.
That's the same thing you wanted to put in her booty.
So to wrap this conversation up, it's like
okay, because we got to, because it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning.
He ain't brainwashed me. He ain't hypnotized me into nothing. This person, this is who I am. I'm not being somebody that I'm not.
I know, y'all better stop. She getting wet. Yeah, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to make you wet and stuff without your man around.
Oh God, you can't make me wet.
Shit.
You ain't that lucky. But either way.
So I got a show that I want. I don't know if you've been. I know you were caught up in the storm. Are you in Houston or are you in New Orleans right now?
No, I'm in Houston. I'm outside watching.
Oh, that's crazy because you and Steve in the same city.
Who?
Yeah.
Let me see. Well, this motherfucker here.
So see, he actually dun. He can eat your booty tonight in 30 minutes.
He can't do shit for me tonight.
Well, tomorrow when
O'Shea said,
if I'm ever single, you still can't do nothing for me.
Look, when O'Shea said they was in the same city, it was like
her nipples got hard. Her nipples got hard.
That moment,
hard. You gotta do a whole lot more.
Steve realized just how real.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this: we want to do a show tomorrow. Can you come back tomorrow? Are you work tomorrow, or is it like because
Oh, I just dropped my car off. They about to flood us out. So you
be available tomorrow then, right?
If I power on, I got you. Just hit me up.
Cool, because I want to do a show on penis size. You know,
that'll be fun.
Okay, yeah, because
I can't wait to spill a tea on all this. That's gonna be a good time.
Okay, you gonna spill the beans? You gonna spill the beans on all? Okay,
I'm gonna tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Okay, so you niggas better come with your money tomorrow, man. I better see these super chats tomorrow. Oh, matter of fact, Malika Mbang. Look, shout out to you, Malika. That sounds like a girl. Oh, $5. I'll take it because I'm broke. Hold on a second. They look you up on Facebook. Let me see what you're talking about, girl.
Combo up in this bitch.
Malika, that sounds like where you from? You donated $5 in the super chat. So y'all bring your money tomorrow, man. I expect to see 223 niggas giving at least 35 cents in the super chat. All right. So it's gonna be cracking tomorrow. I'm gonna have more than one female on here tomorrow. Not that late. So shout out to Charles Faulkner, Steve, and y'all missed that exchange, man, that was on yesterday with Charles and Steve. If you guys want to see that hangout, man, Slave Land, the concept of Slave Land, I had to take it off. Shelly know what I'm talking about. I had to take it off the internet. Okay, Steve fucked it up, so I can't put it back out because that whole Slave Land thing. But let me. I'm gonna end the show right now. Let me shout out to Marcus. Marcus, where can everybody find you at, fam?
My website is the mabexperience.com.
Okay.
Marcus A. Brown on Facebook. MAB Experience on Snapchat. Oh yeah, my YouTube channel is the MAB Experience. So it's all Marcus A. Brown, MAB Experience. Get it to him.
All right, and Steve the Dean, where can they find you at, player?
Yeah, y'all guys go to the manmindset.com. We trying to help these cakes who get with these women and then try to fuck them and try to give them 2 rings and shit. We here to help you guys. So manmindset.com.
Oh man. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do that. And let's see. And that's for me. You guys enjoy the show. It's a great show. Man, it's a hilarious show. You guys will see a lot more of the manosphere as it goes on Facebook, because y'all don't know, like Uniqua, right? She's from my Facebook group that I have, and that's not even like there's at least 1,000 or maybe 2,000 chicks I could have on this show, man. Like we had Nikki came on the other night. I don't think you guys was here when Nikki came on. Stevie just hung up. So Nikki's been on here. Jamicha's been on here. A lot of my Facebook friends, they don't really do the YouTube thing. So they'll come on and they'll chop it up with us and stuff like that. So you guys will see a lot more of the Facebook people coming on, to this. That nigga said her name. Nigga, Michael, oh, why do it matter, motherfucker? You ain't gonna like add her or nothing. You can go look for her on Facebook. What was her name, man?
See, that's that thirst. That's that thirst. That's the thirst.
Black Green said, "Hey, will you have Fat Nikki check back on?" Yes, I will, just for you.
He said, "Fat Nikki."
So, shout out to everybody. Subscribe to Marcus Brown on YouTube. Subscribe to Stevie Dean. I was glad that we were able to get a few sales for our brother, man. He's always supporting me. I bought his book. We really want to push, these brothers that are trying to write. He's a part of the manosphere too. He's not on every day like me and Angry Man and Steve, but nonetheless, we have to push our brothers, man, who are writing, who are doing big things. I know you was kicking it with Bobby Sonora, right?
Oh yeah, he was in Chicago. You know what? Yeah, shout out to Bobby. He just did a review on the book. Anybody that's in Chicago, man, just hit me up if y'all want to see the city. Or if I'm in y'all town, I'll reach out. Bobby was out here right now. Harthy, I don't know if y'all familiar with Harthy. That's like a red pill guy from Dubai, but he's in Chicago. So when I get back there, I'll chop it up with him. But yeah, just reach out to me, man.
Okay, cool. And Bobby Sonora, man, he writes for.
Yeah, for the Negro Manosphere.
Come on, man. We are the only game in town, man. The juggernaut is real. All right. So, let me shout out a few shout outs. Even Steve got like 2.5 articles on there. Lazy motherfucker there, and they're putting no more articles up there after, he just put 2 up there. That was it.
You know why I stopped.
cake ass. But let me just give a shout out to the staff at the Negro Manosphere. Alan Roger Curry, first and foremost. Ron Wills, Donovan Sharp. Donovan Sharp, man, is just doing an excellent job at the Juggernaut, man. For a guy who was writing for Return to Kings, Donovan Sharp is probably nobody gets as many views as Alan Roger Curry. But Donovan Sharp probably writes on some of the most diverse topics, like in the red pill. And his turnaround is quick. So he wrote 80% of that ebook. David Simmons is an awesome writer. Sylvanus Omononyi from Lagos, Nigeria is an awesome writer. Anthony William from Nairobi, Kenya just put out an article today. We have Brewer Bari from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Tunde Umana from SlayingEvil.com has 10 articles on the site. Obsidian, he's written. Angry Man's written. We got an all-star cast, man. Have you read some of the articles over there, Marcus?
Yeah, I submitted some articles too, but man, y'all, I see y'all going. Everybody, I get the emails too. So every time an email article come out, I get the email.
Okay, cool. So just to let you guys know, man, we are ranked in the top 30,000 websites in Nigeria over the last week. We did make in France at some point the top 40,000 top sites in France, but now we're trending in Nigeria big time. So if you see a whole bunch of African dudes subscribing to these channels, man, just know that this is a real movement, man. The Negro Manosphere the Black Manosphere is a real thing. It's not just niggas on YouTube making videos talking shit about black women. We are a real thing, man. We got authors. We got niggas that write books. We have dating coaches. We got Stevie Dean with his bald-headed ass. We're a real thing. We're a real threat, man. The Negro Manosphere is the real deal. We are real deal. We ain't nothing to be fucking played with, right? We have real talent, man. Tony Maceo was in here. He's gonna put out some stuff for us too, man. So, guys, we're a real threat. We just need you to keep supporting us, keep reading the articles. We'll put out some more stuff for you. Thank you for all your support. We really appreciate what you guys are doing for us, getting behind us, behind me, behind Steve the Dean, behind people like Minister Jab, people like Ringo TV Raw, people like Angry Man Channel, Kevin Samuels, all of us, you guys are really, really, really. Style is life. That brother, man, I gotta get him on. Style is life. He's in Chicago. Then you gotta link up with him, Marcus.
Man,
you definitely gotta link up with that dude.
Cause I'm from over east. I'm from 73rd and Jeffrey, but now I'm north by Loyola, and I didn't chop it up with Jab. I didn't chop it up with Bobby when he came in Chicago. So just reach out to me. Okay,
cool. So again, man, thank you guys for the support, man. Steve, anything else you want to say?
Say no to weaves and yes to life. Well, what's so funny? I want to laugh.
Man, what is wrong with you, dude? Shout out to Steve, man. Shout out to Steve. Steve, before we go, man, you got an ebook also that's gonna be coming out hitting those. So let's talk about that real quick, Steve. Let everybody know what they should be getting ready for.
You know what? I want to do something else. I want to show them how they should have their business cards. Can I show them a business card they should have?
Sure.
Like, guys, see this the game I'm trying to show y'all guys. Look at this shit right here. See this shit? See that shit? When you have a business card and they move it, you talk to the bitch, it moved, dog. That's kind of shit I'm talking about. That's the kind of dope ass shit I'm talking about. They ain't ready for that shit. They don't know how to be smooth about that shit, man. I'm gonna show y'all what to do, guys. I got you, man. I got you. I'm gonna show them some stuff, man.
You gonna show them?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to show them stuff. But I don't even know if I'm gonna do an ebook, dog. I think I'm gonna make this shit a book, dog, into an ebook. So I don't know.
Okay, so like I said, man, we got real things coming out of here. Watch out for us. The Negro Manosphere is just not a YouTube thing. Like I said, we got people like Marcus selling books. You seen we came out with an ebook that was free. Before I go, if you have not got your ebook, man, you got to email me at planetelshay@gmail.com and get your ebook, man. While I'm still up, I'll be up for about another 30 minutes. So come on in, man, get your ebook. We're gonna send it to you. It's free. We want you to read it, get your review, and then I want you to go over there and buy Marcus's ebook, man. All right. My man Jason Johnson. He says, shout out to him. He's a truck driver. He says, where he make that card at? How can you get those cards made, Steve?
You guys send me a message. I'll let you know. Y'all got to holler at me at the Man Mindset, dog. Y'all
Man Mindset.
Yeah, go to the Man Mindset and talk to me. Yeah, I don't want you giving that shit out to just any old bitch. You got to get that out to something special.
Shout out to Jason Johnson, man. He always in here supporting and shit like that. So he's a good dude. So okay, all right, man. We up out of here. Thanks, Marcus, man. Me and Marcus probably be on this week talking about the book exclusively and driving some more sales. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out.